All right, guys, we're the Sane Society. You have myself, Jochik, Jagad, and Justman. And this is our weekly anime and manga discussion, episode 27. So we got a lot to cover this week. We're talking about One Piece, Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen, Vinland Saga, anime and manga. And then we also have My Hero. I think that's it, right? Did I miss something?
Is it JJK?
I said JJK.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But also before we get into it, I kind of want to go over the top anime of the year that just released.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Which
is that an official release?
Yeah,
like who released this list?
Yeah.
This is wild. I don't like there's no way you guys guess what's number one.
This is like
official
but okay, so like it's from animecorner.me, so it's not like official, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a top 10. Let's go from number 10. We have Boichi the Rock.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it, so
I've heard good.
But I've heard it's good.
I've heard it's really good too. Like soundtrack's fire.
At number 9, we have Spy X Family.
Yeah, and
we all know
that got
about
a lot of hype.
Ben getting hype.
Yeah. It's comedy. It's funny. Blah,
and I only
blah.
like 3 episodes in.
Yeah. Anya solos.
every verse.
Every verse.
Number 8, we have like Licorice Recoil.
Yeah.
Is
So
that how you say it?
yeah,
Licorice
Recoil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but it's like basically about female assassins.
Okay.
Yeah.
At number 7, we have Summertime Rendering, which I agree. I enjoyed this anime quite a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
At number 6, we have Demon Slayer, Entertainment District Arc.
Yeah, everyone went pretty crazy over
I mean,
that.
makes sense where it is in the rankings, in the middle.
At number 5, we have a surprising one, in my opinion. I know it was good, but like I thought maybe because it was kind of Netflix only-ish that it would kind of fly under the radar a little bit. But Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah.
It was
which I know it's really good, but
really
like
good.
I don't know. I didn't expect that it'd be
No, like I watched it
voted
and like
this highly.
The vibe, the art is very vibrant, and like the animation's very fluid, and the soundtrack's banger. And then obviously the story also holds up. So it has like all the components.
Is it a retelling of the game?
Nope.
It's like a continuation?
Nope. It's his own story.
His own thing?
Yeah, it's his own thing.
It's
just set in that universe. Yeah.
I see.
I mean, they do. I heard like after the game got released, they did add like some DLC updates to include the anime in the game and stuff. Okay. And I think some of the like corporations and like tech in the anime is a reference to the game, but it's not like if you don't know that, you're not gonna know what's going on. Yeah.
It's just Easter eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
At number 4, we have Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Ultra Romantic.
I'm kind of shook about that.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Bro, people love Kaguya-sama.
I know they did, but I thought Spy Family would be above that, to be honest.
I mean, this isn't official, and we don't know who's voting on these because I didn't vote.
I didn't vote.
And did you vote?
Did you vote?
Yeah, so I'm like,
but
that's what I was saying.
But is it a vote or is it
it's
like
voted.
overall
it's probably voted. How are they?
It has to be voted.
You're telling me that this random website, Anime Corner, is somehow getting analytics from Disney?
Receive votes from 82,000 people.
Yeah, so you think they're getting analytics?
That's a
from,
decent amount of people.
You think they're getting analytics from Disney, Netflix, and Crunchyroll somehow?
I don't know.
No.
At number 3, we have Mob Psycho 100 Season 3.
It's the final season, right? So that makes sense.
Fire. Mob's such a great main character. You guys need to watch Mob Psycho. It's so good.
I know. I don't even.
It's so funny too.
Yeah.
Like this shit just has me dying laughing.
At number 2, we have Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War.
Should have been number 1.
I mean, you could make the argument that it should have been number 1.
What's number 1, boys? At number 1, we have Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2.
This shouldn't have been number 1.
Part 2, section 5.
Yeah, no, there's no way that should have been number 1. That should have been like number 3. Because Chainsaw Man should have been number 1.
Man,
yeah.
Chainsaw Man not even on the top 10.
So like that's why you got to question who the fuck is voting on these.
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't watch Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Cause like Summertime Rendering's good. I don't think it was better.
It's not Chainsaw Man. Like,
I've seen Spy X Family.
And Chainsaw Man had so much hype.
It's good, but is it better than
Chainsaw Man? Had so much hype before the anime even came
100%.
out. But I think it's just like the fans being so critical and just shit. Like I don't know why.
No,
they're
I think, bro.
But it's just dumb.
Again, I think it's because people don't care to vote. That's just what it
That's
is.
I mean, that's
true.
also it. That's
Yeah.
also it.
Yeah.
Because the fact that we didn't vote, probably other people are
I
like,
didn't
yeah,
even,
why?
I mean,
I mean, you vote. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. You vote. we all know you vote.
Why
All
did you
right.
guys vote?
Anyways, let's start this podcast.
We
now.
have a One Piece 10 Sandy tree.
Yes.
Damn,
Stussy just bodying Lucci like.
bro. She.
I feel
right
like I feel like
away.
at this point we can kind of confirm that she's a succubus
You think so?
with just the way that
She's drawn and everything.
and like you know when she like bites him on the neck.
Okay.
It just,
Vampires can do that too.
yeah, but but like a bat fruit already exists.
Yeah.
Vampire.
And but a vampire fruit isn't this, like are you saying like mythological fruit vampire?
Yeah, like human model vampire or some shit.
I guess, but I feel like because it's a
But it could be. You could
is it
definitely
like,
see
is
like
there
a,
like
somebody.
what do you call a girl version of a vampire? Is it still just a vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vampirette. No, it's just a vampire.
It's just a
bro.
vampire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vampire.
No, because like, what if somebody just like in the future wanted a vampire? So like that's like a possible future that they saw. So then, if that's like how devil
Yeah, I
fruits are
guess
created,
so.
then
Theoretically.
Yeah.
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 But it's like you got the bat fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would assume that's the closest thing to vampire.
To vampire.
no, that was the Batman fruit, bro.
That's
Okay.
not the Batman.
Anyways, yeah, like I could definitely see her being a succubus.
Yeah.
Um,
It's also just the way like that interaction was going. The way she was talking.
Yeah.
It just
yeah.
made it seem more like a succubus than a vampire.
I know, but that could just be her personality. Like she's using her
Well,
charm to be
Well,
like.
because afterwards when she talks to Vegapunk, she seems more like robotic in the dialogue and everything.
But yo,
It
I
doesn't-
thought it was cool that she had Sea Stone Prism lipstick.
yeah,
Mhm.
that was cool.
That was crazy.
That was really that was weird.
Yo,
Yeah.
Lucci.
I'm
was-
still waiting for
yo,
Frankie to get his Sea Stone Prism gauntlets.
100%.
Or not
Remember when you
gauntlets,
guys
like,
hyped this
like
motherfucker
items.
up though?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you guys hyped up
him up?
Lucci?
Yeah.
Yeah, stop.
Yo, he was in a suit, bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, you see him in the suit though?
Yeah.
This might be the
Yeah, dude, you see him
Stop,
in that
hold
suit,
on,
bro?
hold on.
He's
Bro,
like fucking crazy and
bro,
shit.
This is-
Dusty, bro,
this
you
is-
see her lipstick, bro?
this is either like the biggest pump fake that Oda did.
No.
Well, there was
Or-
no pump
Or
fake. He
it's the-
did nothing.
Or it's just the biggest fumble that he did.
No,
like,
you guys
I
just
don't know,
overhyped
man.
it for no
Dude,
reason.
no,
Bro, you
'cause
see
you
him
don't-
in that suit,
You
though?
don't have those setups to just not like go through with it.
Yo, you see him in that suit,
Lucci's gonna come through later. Just wait, man.
dude?
Just wait.
Okay,
He's gonna
but,
come through
like,
later and he's gonna fight Sabo.
Tabo's dead, bro. What do you mean?
No.
That's how he's gonna come through later.
in the afterlife.
Trust, man. We're gonna see Lucci like actually grow in the way that we've seen like Luffy grow mid fight.
There's not enough
Yeah.
time for him to just grow now.
It'll grow. It's gonna be how
He had the 2 years to grow.
It's gonna be how but it's gonna be how Luffy grew in Water 7 and he learned Gear 2 and Gear 3.
Well, this guy's about to learn fucking
He's gonna
gear.
learn
Gear
some
5
shit
right
like
now?
mid fight. I don't know,
He's
man.
out. He's out cold. What is he gonna learn?
Bro, I don't know, man. I just believe in him, please.
No,
Like, bro.
I was
You
trying to tell you the whole time, bro. You motherfucker hyping him up because, yo, you see him in that white
Yo,
suit
he's
though.
dripped out.
he's
He's just there in the behind the scenes for like I don't know how many arcs. Why is he still back in the like? You know what I mean? It's kind of just like yo,
I don't know. You're not doing a good
No,
job.
no, it's just I
convincing.
get what he's saying. It's kind of like
why
why
would
did you have Lucci kind of lurk in the back of all these arcs just to get bodied like that?
yeah.
It would make sense
he
if
hasn't-
he got bodied by like Luffy.
He did.
And then that's it. Like that's
As of right
it's
now,
over
he
for
has
him.
no significance to the story. You could have easily placed another CP0 agent, like a new agent,
Yeah.
in Lucci's like instead of Lucci. The only
But
difference is
I
Lucci had that
think
hype
is-
factor where they're like, okay, fans from
But
like,
but that's also the thing. I think it's part of it is because we know Lucci from so
Yeah.
long that it's even more impressive that Stussy was able to infiltrate CP0. I think
Yeah.
that's what he was trying to do.
yeah.
And so
That's the other because I mean they do mention it in the chapter, right? They're like Vegapunk had somebody infiltrate
yeah.
like a spy organization.
Yeah. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
But
there's
so
levels
she was
to
a
this.
double agent. But you think she's the ally that they talked to on the phone?
Yeah, they mentioned that, right?
They say that she's the
I
ally.
don't think they said
don't
that
say
she
that in the
was
chapter.
the ally.
In the because I mean I guess it's heavily implied because they were like if they use this it's kind of outing them
Yeah.
and
yeah.
now they outed Stussy as
Mhm.
the
I guess
infiltrator.
yeah.
So it's very like it's very in your face.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And she takes care of CP0 essentially.
Mhm.
All they have to do is take care of Seraphim's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edison pulled up. He takes care of him essentially.
No, that's not what happens. You skipped a lot.
I mean, I skipped like the Whitebeard stuff.
No.
What?
No.
So
This
basically,
guy has some
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
to
I have
say.
some shit to
Of course.
say, bro.
I mean,
I have some shit to
let's
say.
just not even talk about that.
Fuck you. No, so yeah, basically,
Zoro.
yeah, Zoro. No, Lilith pulls up.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Lilith pulls up because she's trying to stop the Seraphims from like rampaging. And then she gets on-sighted by S. Hawk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then Zoro pulls up
Yeah.
and like fucking stops him. And the thing is, yo, like, I don't know however many podcasts ago, as soon as those Seraphims had got introduced
Yeah,
and we
you
didn't know
called
who
it.
they were,
You were saying.
I said they were gonna clash.
Yeah, of course.
You know, if we could get the clip up, you know, that'd be great.
That was so long ago.
Fuck. that was before the clip.
No, we had.
Dude, we were talking about that shit back in August.
Were we?
Yeah,
Damn.
August,
Seraphims came in August?
I think so.
Maybe.
Their first
Damn.
introduction?
Yeah.
What?
I think so, or maybe
Was it then?
September. Maybe it was September, but it was.
Oh, it was pre-video.
Yeah, it was before we
Oh,
had
shit.
video.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Damn.
Dog shit audio too there then.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even bring it up.
yeah.
Heard it here first,
Just
though.
Just-
leave
yeah.
it there.
But no, but like I wanted to talk about how when they
Clash. What
That-
Zoro says.
Yeah, what Zoro says. Yeah, because he's like, I don't know what he says exactly. He's like, oh, you're not
You have-
cold. Like you have emotion.
humanity.
Yeah, you have
a sense of
humanity.
humanity.
Yeah. So what I think, I know like somebody or you guys were talking about it on Twitter. That so you guys were talking about like he was talking about Mihawk,
Yeah.
but I don't think he was talking about Mihawk.
Okay.
I think he was talking about in comparison to the other Seraphims.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because even Hancock had her humanity.
Yeah.
Right. But
was
he
showing-
doesn't-
Jimby
He
didn't,
doesn't
yes,
see that.
but-
Like he sees the
Mm.
Jinbe one and the Kuma one, and then he immediately goes and clashes with the Mihawk
fair.
one, and he's sweating.
Yeah.
Right from clashing with Zoro, he's like, "Oh
Mm.
shit, who the fuck's this guy?" But like the fact that he was sweating, he's like, "Oh, you have some humanity. You're not a little like you know."
I
Because we had
see.
talked about how
see.
some Seraphims probably would be harder to control than
Yeah.
others
Yeah.
because of their personality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Because
Mhm.
people on Twitter were kind of going off and they're like, "Yo, this is such a weird line. Like, why is he comparing him to Mihawk?"
No, I don't think
And
it's
then-
that.
I would like the way I saw it was, it's one of those like anime tropes where the students like, "Yo, my master's the devil. He's the worst. This guy fucks. Like he fucks my life up. Like I hated like, but it's just because he put him through like a
Mhm.
tough like
It's
training
a
regimen,
hellish
Yeah.
shit,
like a hellish training.
Yeah.
That's why like they do that. And like
Mm-hmm.
for reference, like D.Gray Man, like Alan does that with Cross,
Yeah.
right? Anyways,
Yeah. I don't think it's that though. Like the whole master thing.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, because I think he's just talking
It makes
about
more
the
sense
other
with what you're
Seraphims.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, it's like, I don't think it's like a big thing that he's
Because
saying.
Zoro's not even that type of guy to be talking like that.
Yeah.
That's so
and,
out of character for him.
and people on Twitter were kind of just like, "Yo, how does Mihawk not have humanity? He let Perona and Zoro stay with him
Stay.
on the
Yeah, it's because
island."
they're all reading it wrong.
But then they're reading it wrong. 100% they're reading it
Yeah.
wrong.
Yo,
But also like, when he's talking about a sense of humanity, it's like, is Mihawk like that in the heat of battle though?
there's still something
No.
that Zoro was like trying to
right.
talk to Vegapunk about. That
Because even when he was about to like,
They drop.
what were you saying?
I mean, it was just a random thought that I didn't want to like forget.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
say
ahead.
But it
say
says that Zoro still hasn't spoken to Vegapunk. Like he said that he had something to ask.
oh,
When did you say that?
early in the arc.
Like really early in the
Oh,
arc.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think we'll probably get that when they get on the boat though, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're all there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, with the Mihawk thing, like even when Mihawk his first encounter with Zoro,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, I'm not gonna kill this guy because
Yeah.
he has potential.
Emotion,
And
humanity.
And then in Marineford,
Yeah.
Mihawk sees Luffy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, oh, like he has this ability to gather. Like Mihawk's not that type, but he doesn't become like a cold killer or some
Mhm.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it makes more sense where he's referencing the
Yeah.
other Seraphims.
But yeah, so anyways, then we see, I guess, Sphinx Island.
Yeah.
Well, how'd you just skip Sanji saving Edison though?
Yeah, did you not know Sanji's at faster than the speed of light now?
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah.
Yo, this guy just a hater over
Yeah,
here,
what
right?
the- you're gonna-
So
you're
let's
gonna
talk
hype
about
up
Zoro
Zoro.
for 20
Yeah.
minutes. But
Sanji's faster than speed of light?
Yeah, did
How?
you see that?
How?
Because he quickly got Edison and brought him there.
Oh, yeah?
Before the Seraphims murked out Zoro.
Oh, yeah? When did they work out Zoro, bro?
They didn't because
Oh, yeah?
Sanji showed
Oh,
up.
okay. Okay. Sure.
That's facts right there.
Bro,
Sanji.
nobody in the One Piece verse is faster than Gazelle,
no,
man.
no, but people were like claiming like Sanji feats and shit from that one.
Doesn't
panel.
matter, bro.
'Cause
If
he was-
Gazelle
you know,
Man's
he
too
did get there
fast for
fast.
Luffy, I don't give a fuck, bro. 200 miles per hour is too fast for anybody in the verse. Even with observational hockey.
No, Sanji got there fast though.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So like you gotta put some respect there.
a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, all he did was grab this baby Edison thing,
Yeah, but like
but he was fast.
who's fast?
Okay, anyways,
You already
Sphinx
know that he
Island.
could kick Zoro's
Bro,
ass.
shut up. Anyways, so Sphinx Island. We see our boy Marco.
Yeah, he's talking to Sphinx Island. It's Whitebeard's home,
Yeah,
and they're not under the government's
protection.
protection, like the
Yeah.
contract kingdoms and shit. But they're kind of giving him the rundown of like what happened while he was gone, and how Marines were pulling up, and then you kind of see that scheme, like a schemy like Navy dude who's like, oh, I'm gonna steal your shit, like Whitebeard's treasure.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you look at his characteristics, he looks like that dude that was doing the same shit on Nami's island. It's not him, but it's like
Oh, he does look like him.
they were. I think he
The
was
same
just-
mustache.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
trying to show like
Yeah,
very
yeah.
show, like just show that he's schemy,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like a shit.
Always just that
Yeah.
sort of mustache.
Yeah.
People with those type of mustaches.
Yeah.
And then
Y'all scheme
you know,
as hell.
Edward Weevil pulled up,
Yeah.
saved them,
Yeah.
but then somehow they were able to, I guess, pin him down and take him.
Capture.
Bro,
Capture
because
him.
Green Bull comes
Oh, Green Bull pulled
and
up. sorry,
takes
yeah.
him, bro, somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Motherfucking Green Bull.
Yeah.
Like,
Which, dude, like, so that means Green Bull did that prior to showing up to Wano.
or after.
I don't know, cause like I mean, because they said this happened while Marco was gone,
Oh.
Yeah.
and Marco came to
Yeah.
Wano. So this,
So that happened, yeah.
right?
Yeah, this happened, prior.
That's
You're
what I'm
right.
saying. So it's like, how close? Like, it must be close to Wano or something.
I mean, like,
For- 'cause
Marco
we-
flew there. So how?
yeah, but Green Bull also pulled up like immediately right
yeah,
after.
Yeah.
So he probably captured Weevil, and he was like,
Let me go capture some straw hats.
yeah, let me go
Yeah.
do some more shit. Like I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, so we see Miss Buckingham.
and they actually
Stussy.
clarify that
Stussy.
it is Stussy.
Yeah, and she was a member of the Mad Scientists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. What's the point of reading the chapter, bro? Just watch our pod. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I know a lot of people in like the One Piece community had already thought that.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm gonna say
It's
we
not
said it
shocking.
first, but like a
It's
lot
not
of people were
shocking.
thinking the same thing. So
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about. I didn't know her name to begin with.
yeah.
But then when people started bringing it up on Twitter, I was like, okay, like, I like that there's some relevance to these guys. And
Yeah,
we talked
and then-
about it last
yeah,
week,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then Weevil also, I guess he's not like totally a shit character. At
Yeah.
least he showed up to save Whitebeard's
Yeah.
island
I mean, he is his dad, supposedly.
Yeah.
somehow, clone or something.
Well, I mean, she says
mean, I could-
says like Vegapunk can
Support the claims.
yeah,
Yeah.
that she like said he's her son
But-
or their son. So
Oh,
again,
okay.
We had the whole clone theory.
I
but
mean, yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
if Whitebeard was
Vegapunk's
banging,
involved,
if Whitebeard's
though,
banging Stussy, like, man's got everything, right? Like, he's got it all.
nah, he doesn't. He lost his son Ace.
bro, he's also dead too. Man. Fuck off.
No, Yo, Whitebeard died before Ace, so he didn't even know that.
No, Ace
Yeah.
dies first. You dumbass.
You're gonna ask the guy with a tattoo of
Alright,
Ace on his
alright.
thigh?
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
What? Fuck! I just had a whole ass brain for it.
I'm trying to remember. I swear Whitebeard died first.
No, he doesn't,
Yo,
bro.
why do we do the same shit? Just call
Because
him.
yo, bro, the scene literally happens.
I
No,
got it.
I'll
I
tell you.
remember. I
I'll
remember.
tell you.
He'll
I'll
tell
tell
you.
you.
He'll tell you.
I remember now.
He'll tell you.
What do you
No, he
remember?
doesn't.
Because Akainu was roasting Whitebeard,
Yeah.
and then Ace is like, "You shut
yeah.
up," and then he hits him,
Yeah.
and then Whitebeard tries to do and then starts he hits Akainu after.
No, but the literal scene is like you see Ace's
beads fall off and
and
shit.
he goes to grab it, and then like
Whitebeard?
Whitebeard goes to grab the bead, and then you see like tears falling from his eyes as he's grabbing the
Oh.
bead.
I don't remember that scene.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
fake.
fake
He
fan.
does.
Fake
It's-
fan.
It's on his leg.
I never claimed to be an Ace fan.
One Piece fan, bro. That was a very significant moment in the series.
Is that?
All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro.
Anyways,
Then we have Saint J. Garcia Saturn
Yeah.
oh wow,
with Kizaru.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is crazy. This is the first name,
Name
drop,
drop.
right?
For the one of the
Name
Gorosei.
drop.
Yeah.
And from that one name drop, people started name dropping like all the other ones.
Jupiter.
Yeah,
this, that, and
Mercury.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going
I could
off.
see that.
Yeah,
But like,
because they had already established like one of them represents Buddhism,
Mhm.
Hinduism, and like all that stuff, right?
yeah.
So then I think they went based off their like what they represent.
Mm-hmm.
They allocated the names of the planets in that same way.
Oh shit. So then what's Garcia?
I don't remember. I wish I
Oh.
remembered.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so I think it's Judaism,
Yeah.
we have Buddhism, Christianity,
Yeah.
Hinduism.
Yeah. And Islam. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be the 5.
Yeah.
I just don't know which one he is.
I would guess.
We know the bald
I,
guy's I think the bald guy's Buddhism.
Okay.
I would guess that he is Christianity.
Okay.
I would just guess that.
Yeah.
Just because
Saint
it's
J. Garcia.
Saint J. Garcia.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's fair.
So like Garcia, he's like that's a Spanish like origin,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
I
the
think it's like saint makes
makes
it's a
sense
saint.
too. But I mean, they could all be.
They could all
saints,
They
be
could all be
saints.
saint,
yeah. But Garcia, it's like generally people have derived it from Gerard,
Okay.
and Gerard means great spear.
Okay.
So maybe this guy's a rowdy ass beast.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's
we actually we don't
What's
even
his
know.
purpose? What's his role? What's he
Like,
doing?
why is he here? Right?
Yeah, why is he
Yeah.
going? I know that he says
He-
he's met Vegapunk, but
Yeah.
like, what's
He
his
basically
purpose?
said like this is like, what did he say is like the biggest fumble or something? Like, or it's sad that shit's happening this way.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's a shame that
It's a
stuff's happening
shame,
this
yeah.
way, right? I'm wondering if Vegapunk had a hand to play with, like some Imu-sama type of stuff, even.
You think he's like aware of all that shit, like Vegapunk is?
It's so because I mean it's so hard to say with his brain fruit and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and everything he has done for the Navy. I don't know how closely he knows it, and he already knows everything about what Ohara was doing.
Yeah.
Maybe Ohara
But,
even
like,
found out about Imu-sama. or
Imu-sama?
something.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like a really big exposure.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like I don't know, just
Because why are they eliminating him? Like, it's one thing because he can produce like these crazy ass
Mhm,
things,
it's
mhm.
too powerful.
right?
Yeah.
But then
No, but why is Gorosei coming?
it's got
Like,
it's
why
got,
why did
Yeah.
he have to make a move?
it's got to be like
Yeah.
a knowledge thing.
It has to be some crazy shit.
Because even Doflamingo, right? When they had him, because Doflamingo had some type of knowledge on
Yeah.
this shit,
Yeah.
and I think when he was cuffed up, they had somebody pull up to like kill him or something.
Yeah.
We don't. They didn't really show it. They just
yeah.
showed that like some shadowy figure
Mhm,
pulled up,
mhm,
and he was
mhm.
kind of just like, oh, like of course you're here. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. We don't actually see.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I think the whole like Saturn thing and like the names.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's more ancient weapons.
You think they're each of them?
So his name is Saturn
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because he's probably like a descendant of ancient weapon Saturn, like the people that created ancient weapon Saturn. But now that
Mhm.
ancient weapon no longer exists, and there's only 3 that
Ancient
exist.
weapons can no longer exist.
Like they could get destroyed.
Because Poseidon makes it seem like it's somebody gets born with that ability.
Okay,
every
but
now
like
and
look at
then.
Pluton. Pluton's a ship. You can
Yeah,
destroy a ship, can you not?
I guess. But I mean, with the blueprints, if the blueprints still existed,
Yeah.
it would have been like something that they can always recreate. As
Yeah,
long as
yeah,
they have the
but, like,
blueprints.
Those names are names of planets,
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
right? So I'm
I mean,
assuming
not Poseidon, but yeah,
not Poseidon, but you could say Neptune,
I
That's
guess, yeah.
right? So like I think the other Gorosei, their whatever
descendants.
their planetary name
Yeah,
is like corresponding with another ancient weapon or like descendants
So
of
you
old
think-
ancient weapons.
you think those ancient weapons were originally like how they took control,
Yeah.
and then like these guys just been holding it down since?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, like
Mm.
their lineage has been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they could also be like.
Honestly, I never thought anyone was before the Gorosei, to be honest. I just because they're so old,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't know if they have like some life preserving.
No, of course,
stuff.
of course.
Because they could even be like the origin, like those
The
guys.
OGs.
The
Yeah.
OGs, yeah, I guess.
No, but there's also the like. I'm not sure if you guys have ever read that theory. I'm sure you two have, but like for the audience, the theory of how, in Ohara there was a model of the Earth,
Yeah,
and the Earth had 6 planets,
Yeah.
6 or 7 planets, like moons or satellites orbiting it,
orbiting
right?
it, but like
So that was like it was just a diagram shown in Ohara,
yeah.
and a lot of people took it as like fact, like this is what the
This
One
is what
Piece
the One
world
Piece world is like.
is
yeah.
like. We don't know, but if we take that as what it is like maybe that's what the One Piece world was. Right now, there's only one moon.
Yeah.
Right? To our knowledge, there's only one moon.
So the other ones blew up.
So what happened to the other satellites? So there was the theory that because in the One Piece world there's so many different races,
Yeah.
that all those different races lived on the different planets,
Yeah.
like those different satellites that had orbited Earth.
Yeah.
And then those
They came to Earth.
moons somehow came crashing down to Earth.
without blowing it up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
I remember seeing that because I think there's a chapter cover with Clovis,
Yeah.
and you see the Earth in the center.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
thought that was, you know how,
like a speculation.
but you know how back in the day they had the geocentric
Yeah.
system.
Yeah,
I think
exactly. I was thinking the same
That's
thing.
what I thought it was.
I thought the same
they
thing
thought
too.
like the planets orbited around Earth.
Yeah.
Not that Earth was one of the planets orbiting around the
100%.
sun. Yeah.
But yeah, even with like the celestial dragons, right? When you see a celestial dragon,
Like the astronaut stuff, right?
the astronaut stuff,
Yeah.
they're wearing helmets. They have like basically an astronaut suit.
Yeah.
So like, do you guys think
It's
that the celestial dragons came from one of these planets?
It's
Like for example, humanity is not from Earth. They originated
Yeah.
from this other planet, and the celestial
No,
dragons.
what if it was
Yeah.
even like that? What if like back in the day, you know how like people are, you could say, are like a little bit more gullible. Knowledge isn't quite there.
Yeah.
You see these people descend from like the sky. You're gonna think that they're gods.
Yeah.
Right.
okay.
And then they just ever since then these guys have just been treated as gods.
Yeah.
Right, but then you
Celestials.
like look at like Lunarians. They were treated as gods too, weren't they?
Well,
That's true.
Lunarians
Yeah.
used to live on the red line.
Yeah.
So these guys probably
So
pulled up. And
That's what I mean. Like, so
stole that.
why are they called Lunarians when they used to live on the red line?
Yeah.
Right? If you're called Lunarian, that means you're from the
The
moon.
moon.
So I think it's actually like a misnomer
Yeah.
that the Lunarians are like the OG people that lived on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and the humans, like the celestial dragons,
Mm.
are from moon, like the moon. Like they're actually Lunarians by
Yeah.
technicality.
Yeah. I mean, that's a theory that's been around.
Yeah,
for
a
while. So
yeah.
It's it's credible in a way.
Not really. It's just like,
Like, it's-
you took one thing and you just ran with it.
But it's
Yeah.
like
That's exactly what that
it's
is.
kind of like there's like multiple things kind of like leading like where like I could see that happening
Yeah, but
because
then
it's not like
it's
because this is something
yeah.
from the past, right?
Right.
So it's a way to like flesh out the past of what happened before everything, and it's not necessarily like ruining what One Piece is.
No, that's true.
That's why it's kind of like
But it's also
it's
like
here and there. Like it's like yeah,
but
you
the
could,
thing
I
is
could
because
see
it's like
it,
a very popular theory and it's been in the community for a while.
I don't think it is.
I think it is. I feel like a lot
No,
of
no.
people know about it.
I don't think that's why. Like because
Oh,
of that, I don't
oh,
think it is
okay,
like
sorry.
right. You know.
No, because people like you tend to have confirmation biased. Like you
Yeah.
have that theory in the back of your head.
Yeah.
And then you be
Mhm.
like, oh, this relates to that. This
Yeah.
relates to that. But
Yeah.
when in actuality, it doesn't.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even with like Lunarians, like Lunarians could even be one. Like if there's 5 moons
Yeah.
that got destroyed,
hmm
each,
I don't know how many. I just had a number.
but there could be 5 species that lived on the and then came down,
Like different.
and it could be like those rare
Different
species that they
Lunarians.
always mention throughout One Piece, like just like
well, that's what I mean. Like that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah.
there's giants, right? You have
whatever
the
Kuma is.
sorry.
Whatever Kuma is.
Yeah, whatever Kuma is, we still don't know. We have
Yeah.
Lunarians. You have Minks,
Yeah.
right? You have the Tonta people, whatever they're called,
Yeah.
the little
small
people.
guys.
Yeah, and then you
Oh,
have the
yeah.
long arm tribe.
Yeah. I mean,
that like Apu is. His arms are just fucking be bending in different ways.
yeah. I mean, fuck, it's so tough because I would say
And
like
you have fishermen.
I think I know I feel like fishermen like they were originally from Earth.
Okay, yeah.
Right, because you don't just come from up above and just somehow make some shit below.
Yeah, that's
I feel
fair.
like that's weird.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know about that theory. What do you?
Because like, why would like again, the ocean is massive in One Piece, right? Why do fishermen only live
In Fishman Island.
exactly? They should have like an
So much shit.
empire, like
Yeah.
cities on cities
Mm-hmm.
underwater.
It would just make them so broken. But it could also
Yeah.
be a thing of like them becoming slaves and like the stuff that they've been through.
Yeah, that they
where
had to like run away.
Yeah, they have to like home in on one area to protect themselves.
Right, but you're telling me, bro, like a fisherman. Take, for example, Arlong in the East Blue. That guy was a menace,
Yeah.
right? Like, no, if Luffy hadn't come around, that guy would have still been a menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could say, like, Arlong, would you say is like on a top tier fisherman, like in terms of strength? No, he's like probably middle.
Yeah.
So if you have people of
uh,
Arlong's level just go out to different parts of the world, not the Grand Line. They're easily building cities and chilling. No one's fucking with them.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's just something that it'd be weird to go into, because they could technically have as many on land islands, like people have the same number of like fishermen to like
exactly.
But again, that's what I'm saying, like the slave thing, because you could say that like.
But no one's taking him. Like, who's taking Arlong?
But you
as
could
a
say
slave?
like from the Void Century, like like from where they started to where they are now.
Yeah.
They've just lost so many.
No, that's true.
Mhm.
That could also be the case. Yeah.
Right, and it's also a matter of like feeling safe. Like if you're a pirate, like fishermen pirates, they're okay doing their shit. But I mean, like regulars, like civilians and stuff.
Yeah.
They want to feel safe and be together, so they're probably.
I mean, but they all like we've seen like Kami, for example. She wants to see more of the world. She doesn't want to just stay.
But that didn't turn out so hot, did it? She turned into a slave real quick.
No, yeah, but like I'm saying, if you had like other, she was in the Grand Line still.
Yeah.
Go to the East Blue, West Blue, South Blue. You're chilling.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Like assuming you get through all the sea beasts or whatever.
So, anyways, but what do we think he's doing here on Egghead, like Saint Garcia?
I think I think it's to really stress the point that they can't have Vegapunk leave alive. Because we were like, the way this is going, we're like, okay, like glimmer of hope that he's gonna survive.
Yeah, I mean,
that they're gonna make it on the ship and leave.
Yeah.
Even with Kizaru coming, we're like, okay, like this would be cool to see Luffy fight Kizaru. But like, I didn't really see Vegapunk dying from the people they have sent so far. But now having like the Gorosei included, it's kind of like they need to kill this dude. Like if he survives, they're fucked.
I think it's because we're like, again, because Oda's ramping up One Piece.
That too.
Yeah.
So we're actually gonna see why. Because I want to see if these are strong.
That's true.
If the Gorosei are strong.
That's true.
And I hope he is
just
strong.
like figureheads or something.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I want them to be strong too.
Yeah.
But just because, but if they are strong, it puts so much more weight to when Shanks pulled up.
Yeah.
Way more weight.
Yeah, because I that's tough, man. Because if we're trying to have Luffy be Shanks level,
and there's some ways to go. Because like, that's 5 people that Shanks just pulled up on.
Yeah,
and they were like, yeah, you know what, it's you. We're okay. Like,
but again, we don't know that's because of his strength or because of who he, like his origin of where he's from.
If it wasn't his strength, if they're strong and it wasn't because of his strength, they could have just killed him.
Exactly.
And that's the issue.
Or captured him. Something.
Yeah, anything.
He
pulled up alone. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm not saying because of his. If just because you're stronger than somebody doesn't mean you're gonna kill them all of a sudden. If they're related, like he could have been.
Yeah, they are.
They are. They've done worse. I know they've done worse, but he could have been like a descendant of another, like the 6th Gorosei member, or whatever. You know?
But they could have just captured him, put him in jail, and just fed him.
Because like they wouldn't want him running loose with like the knowledge he has.
Exactly.
Like that.
Especially since he could just walk
and
in.
They don't seem like the type to like be like paying respect to shit like that.
No, I know. Yeah. But it's probably because you think they're that much stronger than Shanks. Like he's 100% taking out 2 of them.
No, but like, it goes to show like if they are strong.
Yeah.
Like if they are top tier.
Yeah. Okay.
That it goes like
I can see them being where it's like 3 of them could match up to Shanks, and then all 5 of them could take Shanks. But it's one of those things where like they're gonna lose someone.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because of that, they're like, you know what, like this is not something we're gonna do.
Because
if
we don't normally see rational decisions like that in One Piece.
Well, for the Gorosei,
right?
Wisdom, age, everything.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
They've been plotting like all this shit with Imu-sama for so long. So you definitely they're definitely thinking like that far ahead.
No, 100%.
Yeah. And then it's like within expectations in a way.
Yeah, I guess.
Right? Because with like it would work with Luffy too.
My Hero 379. Nobody
talks.
said anything.
Nobody talks. So in this chapter, we kind of get the sequence of events that happen leading up to Lady
Nagant.
Nagant.
I don't know.
Yeah, Sniper Lady.
That's a shitty name.
Anyways,
crazy.
Yeah. Again, she was inspired by Deku.
Yeah. So now we have
like
he needs me.
He's my hero academia.
He's relying on me.
Yeah. So
now we have Gentle and we have her both being inspired by Midoriya.
Yeah.
So we're starting to get like it's basically just he's getting into this end fight with
Shiggy.
Yeah. And he's gonna have we're gonna see these ripples of effects that he's had throughout the years or whatever
Yeah.
on people, and then that's gonna be, I guess, the turning tide of the war.
Yeah.
And then it's just gonna come together, and obviously, like we saw,
All the heroes are gonna come back that quit. Like, you know what I mean?
and obviously, like, you know, we saw the ending of the chapter where Deku's like, I can't leave your inner self.
Because I saw you
I
crying.
saw you crying. Like,
yeah.
so now he's gonna try saving him.
So now it's the final standoff, right?
Well, I mean,
yeah,
finally,
now,
Because now All For One is cut off from Shiggy.
Shiggy.
That's what was happening, right? He was having that.
It was so weird
Yeah.
though,
Because you don't see who's talking to who. It just seems like just one monologue.
you have to see it in the context, like
Yeah.
what they're saying.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like, it was just weird because Shiggy says he held this inner self of him
Mhm.
so far deep that he couldn't see it. I'm like, how do you even have control over that? To just bury something that deep and then like resurface it later?
Yeah.
I don't like that. To me, that just seemed like some like BS. I'm not gonna lie.
I
like,
mean,
to me,
even his goal at the end, he's like, I want to destroy everything that's tied to the house.
to the house.
Yeah.
That's such a little like who? Okay, you became a League of Villains dude for this.
Bro, you could have just been a construction worker.
Yeah. Like what?
Demo
I don't
the
know.
house.
Yeah. There you go, bro.
It's kind of weird. I don't know, man. I don't know how I felt about it. Like,
No, but like realistically, how many people are connected to that house? All Might.
Yeah.
I guess.
All Might.
And that's it.
All for one.
I mean, and his grandma, whoever.
She was dead.
Yeah. Or you're talking about who's living now.
Yeah.
Just
I
All
mean,
Might.
I guess you could say like
But
everyone.
I mean, but then you could say everything that All Might inspired is also.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
And
Next
Deku.
back there.
So
Yeah.
then
So-
then that
I
that-
guess you
then
could
that kind
say.
of goes to
Yeah.
the fact that, like, you know,
villain.
Yeah.
he like that's why he joined the League of Villains.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
you could say it as a
That's
proper
so weird.
reason to join.
Yeah, you could say
to go
that.
from a house to like, okay,
It's not a
every-
home.
yeah, a house. But like, I don't know.
No, I mean, I think I understand it. In
Yeah.
that way,
I
though,
can
where,
understand
like,
it, but
where,
it's like, to me,
uh,
it doesn't hit right.
because that house has ties to All Might
No,
and
that's
One
true.
for
Yeah,
All.
I
Yeah.
can see that as well.
That means that expands to like the whole world, since he
Mhm.
inspires
yeah,
everybody and
everyone.
all heroes.
Yeah.
Which means that like he has to be the villain
Mm-hmm.
to go up against the heroes.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Creates a League of Villains.
I don't
we're-
like that Deku. Like it makes perfect sense with Deku's character that he's trying to save him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want him to be saved.
He's
Shiggy
all
to
the
die
shit-
at the end.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he's
honestly,
not.
he
With all the
should.
stuff
He's
that
not gonna
Shiggy's
die.
done,
He should though.
He's not
with all the
gonna
stuff that
die.
he's done, it's just like, bro,
You can't dap him up after, be like, yo,
Yeah.
come to fucking.
I don't want no Beetle
come to
situation.
My Hero
Dude,
Academia, bro.
he's gonna dab him up and then give him some like hand cream and he's good to go.
So he's taking all the lotion in the world. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
Yeah,
talking about?
you're gonna dap him up and be like, yo, come to UA, bro. Let's fucking study
No, 'cause
together.
I don't want
We
no-
got finals next year.
Yeah.
I don't want no Beetle situation though.
Yo,
Right?
again, bro. How
You can't
yeah.
start a large scale war and then be like, my bad, you're right. I'm actually good though.
Dude, this is my hero.
I know.
He killed.
How often do you see death in My Hero? When's the last time we saw
Twice.
someone die?
Twice.
Yeah.
the war?
Like last war, and there was one person when like Bakugo should have died.
They
But
announced
that's
they
I
did-
mean, actually, no, never
they-
mind. Never
they
mind. Lady
did-
Midnight died too.
she
That's wrong.
she died,
Yeah,
and then
she
they
died
also
as well.
announced that multiple other heroes did pass.
They did
did
it.
say
Yeah,
that.
they announced it, but like again, significant
But it's
characters
the
they
end of
haven't
the
been killing.
series.
them.
Why
I guess, yeah.
why can't you see him die?
No, it should be.
Right?
I just don't have my hopes up.
Yeah.
No,
That's
yeah,
true.
that's true.
Yeah.
Because Bakugo's on the volume cover of the new My Hero.
Like what are they even supposed to do when they save this guy? Like
No, but
he
him,
still
and,
has
him and
his-
Bakugo are gonna be best
his
friends.
quirk is still,
What the fuck is
uncontrolled.
Bakugo's point right now?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
He's just there.
They
What is he
saved him
doing?
for why?
He just
Oh,
he
no,
hasn't
he's
been
gonna
relevant
dude,
at all.
I'm telling you, bro. He's gonna show up at the end.
He's in. Do you know
And
what's gonna
dap
be?
up fucking.
It's gonna be that weird shit that they did in that movie.
Yeah, that's
Where-
exactly what they're gonna do.
No,
Yeah.
man.
That's exactly what
He's
they're
gonna
doing.
Where
he's
they
gonna
like-
eat
yeah.
a piece of hair
Yeah, yeah.
of Deku,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they're gonna do like an All Might smash thing together, and then like murk out Shiggy.
They're gonna DP him.
It's gonna be some bullshit, dude.
If that happens,
But I'm not gonna lie, like the art
if
in
that
this
happens,
chapter was nice.
if that happens, it's GG.
Yeah.
No, I
Like
know.
we're done.
No, 100%. We're done.
No,
we're done.
I mentally
No,
checked
no,
it out like
but
a few
like,
chapters ago.
The art
Like it's
style.
kind of like
Going
let
back
me
to the art
let's just
style.
get through this arc type of thing.
Dude,
you know?
going to the art style, fire.
Yeah, the
So
art
good,
the art
bro.
style was
When
nice.
when Shiggy's like, "Yo, I'm me now," and he just has that pose going.
Yeah,
like
there was a lot
Looking
of
sick. You
sections.
You saved that shit.
Even though the,
No,
like the
I
very
don't save anything from My Hero.
Dude,
That's
I saved
crazy.
it. I saved it. The very last spread
Yeah.
where it's the face off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show was clean too.
Yeah.
Holy.
I mean, yo, did you guys see someone was taking a picture or like they had their camera out in one of the panels?
No, I didn't.
It was like the
notice that.
giant spread, and then just one of the panels is someone with their iPhone, and they're trying to take a picture or recording the fight. And I'm like, who are you?
Who?
Yeah, who are you exactly? Who?
I didn't see that.
The next villain of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of we're literally just here to like finish out this ride, essentially, because we
Yeah.
kind of like called it like so long ago, and you can't tell where it's going.
Yeah.
It's just whether he
It
goes.
just sucks with like the way that he kind of went with it and like the pacing that he decided.
No, because
for.
it was really My Hero was really
It
good.
was
Here's
good.
the other
It was
thing.
so
Here's
good.
the other thing.
It was good.
Because he said like he wanted to end it by like
Isn't
December.
It's
He wanted to
Okay.
finish the manga by December, and he was
Yeah.
kind of like, "Oh, sorry, I couldn't finish it by then." So now that he has like a whole nother year, it's like, why is he like? He doesn't need to rush anything.
Maybe
I don't
he's
know,
running
like-
out of ideas, bro.
I don't know.
Get a little creative.
I mean, it's been we've been ready for this fight for a while now,
yeah, but
and,
like,
and it seemed like he was rushing it before when he shouldn't
Mhm.
have been. But now it's like,
Mhm.
okay, now just finish it. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
don't go back and slow it down.
slow it down.
Yeah.
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 Vinland Saga season 2 episode 3.
Yo, okay, hold on. Before we get into
Yo.
this episode,
Yeah.
so I looked back. I just went back to check how the chapters were relating.
Mm-hmm.
And episode 2, so episode 1 was just all chapter 55,
Yeah.
and then episode 2 was like chapter 56, and I would say around like five to 7 pages in for chapter 57.
Yeah.
Then from the rest of chapter 57 all the way to chapter 59
Yeah.
is all episode 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
man.
that's
But
kind
then-
of
and then-
expected.
But it stops at halfway through episode or chapter 59.
So we
Yeah.
have again like 2 chapters per episode
But it
type
no,
thing.
it seems like it's actually like, remember we were talking about how like
It's gonna ramp up.
it's gonna ramp up.
Mhm.
It's ramping up.
Yeah,
Because the first one was one whole chapter.
Mhm.
yeah,
Second one was like a chapter and a half, and then
Yeah.
the second one was like 2 full chapters.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. No, it makes sense. So
Mhm.
right,
Yeah.
it's gonna
But,
ramp up.
dude, this show's crazy. Like, because it's at least for anime onlys, they didn't know what's happening, and you're kind of just going
Yeah.
into it. And
so
then
like at the start of the episode, you have the farmer, the master's kid. There, he's like drunk and
Yeah.
like crying, being
Yeah.
starting off from like the end of last episode.
yeah, he's like crying about like not being a man.
Fucking loser.
Yeah.
The quote unquote guests decide
Yeah.
that they're gonna turn him into a
Into a
man,
man.
Yeah, yeah.
by meaning that he has to
Forcing
kill
him
someone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So they go and they find Einar, who just woke up, and Thorfinn, who just woke up, and
Mhm.
Einar is
But they-
trying to riz up. I forgot her name. Fuck.
They also showed
Arnhide.
before you get into it.
Arnhide.
Thorfinn was-
It's
they-
ARNHEID. I don't know how to say her name.
Arnhide.
Arnhide.
But they showed
Ironhide, I'm kidding.
they showed Thorfinn having a bad dream,
They did.
and like
Yes.
his scream kind of felt weird to me, like in like the dubbing, like the Japanese dub
Sub.
or sub.
or
No, I mean no,
whatever.
Japanese dubbed.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, it just, I don't know, just the way he screamed.
Yeah.
It wasn't weird, but it made him sound a lot younger than I thought he was when I was reading it.
So when I was watching it, it kind of seemed like because he couldn't remember the dream,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and he's kind of like, yo, I'm like forgetting something,
yeah.
right?
Like something I shouldn't forget.
Something I
Yeah.
shouldn't
I
forget.
thought it was like trauma or something.
Yeah, no. So I think it is like he's like, we're like, yo, this is not the same Thorfinn.
Yeah,
He doesn't know who he is as
he doesn't
well.
know who he is.
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we get later on, we get into
When you
it.
see him wash his
when
like
when
face,
Snake pulls
and, like
up.
he pulls up the water, yo,
Mhm.
all the scars on his hands, bro, and you're like
Yeah.
thinking like, yo, this guy's still like I don't know if they said how long the time skip was,
Yeah.
They don't.
but like he's still relatively young.
He
Yeah.
is. He is.
Yeah,
And
but
like,
he like just from his face, he looks like he's aged so much.
he has
Yeah.
So,
like
like,
stubble and stuff.
At least when I was like reading it, I thought at least like maybe like a decade or something.
No.
Or, like,
I think
'Cause
they
I
tell
think
you when you're
in,
reading.
I think
it,
in season 1 he's
right.
He's 12, right? Or he's
Are you
13?
talking about like the first few episodes before they do the time skip, or even after the time skip? Because you know
No,
how
no,
he's
I
pre-
think
No,
when
no,
he's with Asklad,
there's a 10-year time skip there.
yeah,
When he's with Asklad, there's already like a 10-year time skip there.
But then
I'm saying at the end of season 1,
yeah. So
isn't he not 12?
no, I would say he's probably like 15 to like 18 in that range.
No, because I think he's 16
No.
right now.
Because when he was a kid, this guy's walking, can hold a sword. He's got to be like 4 to 5
yeah, he
years
was like
old.
5, maybe.
Then they have a
5.
10-year time skip.
So
So he's probably
15.
15,
Yeah.
15,
Yeah.
16 probably.
So then now he's got to be like
Seven-
He's in his
17.
20s at least, I
yeah,
think.
Is he?
20s.
I think so.
20s is
I was
fair.
gonna guess
Even the
17.
way he looks, like 20s is fair.
We'll
Like,
check.
he's gotta be-
We'll check.
17.
We'll check after the pod. But like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the manga they tell you the time skip.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
But I could be
Okay.
wrong. I could be completely.
Yeah.
I thought I remember seeing a number, but
Yeah.
Yeah, when they introduce Snake afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
like, sorry, so let's go back. Let's just
okay,
go
let's
Yeah,
just
you
go back.
just-
Let me.
let's go back.
You wanted
Go
to
back.
skip, and then
So
you
much,
forgot
yeah.
everything.
Because I
Alright,
was gonna mention it
so-
before, and then we got into this conversation, and then I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah. So Einar's trying to raise up the girl.
Yeah.
He learns that she's actually like a personal attendant to the master.
Yeah.
And then those guests pull up
Mm-hmm.
and they ask Thorfinn and Einar to go with them. So they do.
Yeah,
And then Thorfinn and Einar are they're basically on the chopping block in front of the master's kid.
Yep.
yeah. Like Einar's like fighting for his life.
Yeah, Einar is like, Thorfinn, run!
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Let me do this.
Dude,
I got you, bro.
Yo, and just
I'll save you.
just looking
Jumps at the
how
guy.
calm and collected Thorfinn is.
No
Yeah.
emotion.
It's so weird. 'Cause
It's
from season 1 where he's like this raging beast
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's just been going like just fighting.
Well, I mean,
everything.
I
and
feel like it's
anything.
because he lost himself. Like
Yeah.
he has no emotion.
Exactly.
Bro, if
Like-
this
But
was
it's-
season
it's
1
such a
Thorfinn,
180.
Oh, he
dude.
would have blitzed
He would've
everybody
such
in
a
the fucking
180.
fort.
exactly slaughtered everyone.
Yeah.
So
Such a
then,
180.
so then Thorfinn's
Holy.
just like, yo, he's seeing Einar just like, struggling, and he's like, yo, you know what?
Slice me
Just
up.
kill me,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Like he has this line where it's like,
There's
I
like
can't-
what's like there's
like-
nothing worth living.
yeah,
Like, what is,
my
what is-
life has
what-
been my life has been shit or
what-
whatever.
What has
like,
life ever brought me?
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of
No,
thing.
like is the point of living to just not die or something?
I'll
Something
bring,
like
I'll
that.
bring it
no?
up, and Josh can do his voice acting.
I will. Yeah, I got it, bro.
No, I know you do.
And no, but
'Cause
that line,
you're a guy.
dude, that line. The craziest thing about that though is also
Yeah.
with what you had sent, where the creator, there's something that hit home with the creator. This is something that he felt in his life
I mean,
personally.
it's not the whole line, but like
Where right
that's the ending part.
here? This part? No,
This
right here.
one.
It's in quotes, no?
You
gotta do this voice
Yo,
acting.
No, I'm okay. I'm just reading this part.
The new voice.
Yeah, I mean, this whole
Alright,
thing is
yeah.
what the mangaka then
It's
said,
saying, yeah, okay.
and like that's actually Thorfinn's line.
Okay.
So this is take
And
one
you could-
of
you could also-
Jochik.
You could also
Jochik's
I don't know-
audition. Hold on, this
Never
is Jochik's audition as the English dub voice actor for Thorfinn.
For Thorfinn?
okay.
Okay, sure. Dude, that's
It's just one line, bro.
Not a single good thing has
Oh
happened
my
to me.
god,
That's
that
not
was
voice
fucking
acting.
terrible.
That's not
Dude,
voice
I'm
acting.
not gonna. I'm as
Not
Thorfinn,
a
how am I gonna say that? He's gonna be like deadpan, right?
Oh, right, that's true.
Hold on. And I'm like smiling right now. Okay, hold
Straight
on,
face.
hold on.
Start
I will.
crying a
Hold
little
on, Hold on. Let me look at my knee. Okay. Not a single good thing has happened to me in my life. That's it. That's all I can't.
I mean, that works.
I
that
can't.
works, it
Yeah,
works,
I'm
it
not a
works.
voice actor.
Yeah.
So yeah, he
So
has.
Thorfinn's really
And-
looking back at
Yeah.
how his life's been,
yeah,
because essentially it's at least as far as he can remember, we could say that it's his dad dying.
but like that
Mhm,
whole
mhm.
time
And
though,
then-
like I forgot to mention the guest when Thorfinn said you can kill me. The guest decides that he wants to slice up Thorfinn. He's just like the
Himself.
whole time, just
Because
like
he's kind of like egging him on, like
Yeah.
you should be scared of death. There's no way
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah,
scared
yeah,
of
yeah.
death.
yeah, and like the
Yeah.
whole time he's just
He's like-
slicing him out, shoulders, body,
Yeah, just cutting him up
everywhere.
and not a single reaction.
And that after Thorfinn says that line,
Mhm.
it strikes like a chord, and
Yeah.
he gets pissed,
Yeah.
and he just slices Thorfinn's
ear,
like half of his ear
Yo,
off.
Yeah.
I completely like. I guess you don't really notice it like in
Yeah.
the manga later
Because
on and stuff.
yeah,
But like, I didn't know he didn't have that ear like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
That sucks, man.
I mean, he's scarred up, bro. And yeah, and then while that was happening, we get an introduction to a new character who was sleeping,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then he talks to somebody who he calls Gramps.
Yeah.
And then he comes back to the fort, and he notices that there's some commotion.
Yeah.
And then
Then he's noticing.
when he's noticing, like, you know, wow, like when he went to slice Thorfinn's like face,
Yeah.
he noticed that Thorfinn didn't even blink.
Yeah.
And then in like I guess like a final moment, I guess you could say, where like he was, I guess, gonna just strike Thorfinn, just
Yeah.
like call it a day.
Yeah.
Uh
He like screams out to the guy.
He's like Fox.
and everybody
And
just
they're
stops.
shedding bricks, dude.
Mhm. Mm-hmm.
Like
They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nobody move.
No,
If
yeah.
we don't move, he won't see
He
us.
won't see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he
I'm
walks
sorry,
up
Snake Sama.
and he just clocks Fox.
Yeah. Yeah.
knocks him out. Like,
Knocks
what the fuck are you
him
guys doing?
out.
Goofy ass.
And yeah, it was
Yeah.
that was
A nice episode.
Snake.
Great, man.
Snake, my guy
I
Snake.
think the
Yeah.
my guy
biggest thing.
Thorfinn.
The biggest thing was that the thing that Thorfinn said for this
Mhm.
episode,
Mhm.
Yeah.
just because it really gives weight to
Like his state of mind.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what like.
Well, I
might
mean, you
happen
see him like
later.
with like the nightmare stuff too, and it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this is the same Thorfinn that we
Yeah.
saw in season 1.
Yeah.
The one that was just like, you know, the initial, like, he was the first entry to any battle.
Any fight, he's
Yeah.
like, I'm in this bitch. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care, I'm in this bitch. Yeah.
And he's just slaughtering people
Yeah.
left, right,
Yeah.
right? And like, you know,
Like a lot of shit had to happen for him to just be there to withstand all that shit and not even react.
yeah.
Mhm.
And like, it kind of like that weight of like what happened at the end of season 1,
Yeah.
at the end of the prologue with like
Mhm,
Askeladd
mhm.
and like, you know, him
Like,
living his
did
whole.
that really like break him? Like, was
yeah,
that like,
I mean, it had to
just
have,
the
right?
fact that he
'Cause
couldn't
think about
finish
it.
off Askeladd? and-
Yeah, because think about it. In season
That
1,
was
he
his whole
dedicated
purpose.
his whole life
Yeah.
to just killing this one person, and
Yeah.
like he saw,
Lost his purpose in life.
like
after
yeah, he
that.
saw
Mhm,
that
mhm.
dude just get killed right in front of him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally like a hollow shell.
and like he,
Yeah.
you know, Assad tried to like tell him like, yo, just take the like just stab me, like you be the one to like technically kill
Like,
me,
kill
but like
him. Mhm.
Thorfinn wasn't like that, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
wanted
he's
like
not
an
trying
to take that
actual
type of thing.
one-on-one
No,
battle,
100%.
Yeah.
And
He wanted
win it.
victory.
like
Yeah.
an actual victory,
Yeah.
right?
Fuck, man. Askeladd's the worst for that. Fucking guy.
I mean, he was W man's at the end of season 1.
Yeah.
No, I
he
know.
was.
No, it's a solid character.
yeah.
But I mean, he's an asshole for what he did to fucking Thorfinn.
no,
dude.
he is 100%.
like the way fuck, man.
I'm interested to see this moving forward and
Yeah.
seeing Thorfinn
Yeah.
more and like his mentality,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
seeing how he's grown since or hasn't grown since
Yeah.
season 1.
And just a little bit of a manga
Oh, yeah.
spoiler just for this episode, the next episode coming up.
I mean, we can just go into the manga now.
Let's go into
No, no,
manga.
no, I
then.
don't know, I
No,
just- I
the
just-
manga's literally next.
No.
No,
Oh, just like let's just okay.
if you want to
Sure.
put it, just put it
Sure.
in the manga.
Yeah.
I
We have Vinland Saga chapter 199.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go into the chapter, talking about where episode 3 left off,
Yeah.
where you're about to see when like Snake pull up on Thorfinn
Yeah.
and like Thorfinn's gonna actually react,
Mm-hmm.
and then Snake's like, I guess you really do have something worth living for.
Yeah.
And then he starts questioning himself.
Like, why did I react?
Like, why did
Yeah.
So we're
Because you
we're
see,
we're
like,
gonna
his
we're gonna
body,
see that like
his body
immediately in the next.
reflexively just like pops
Yeah.
off, and you're
Yeah.
like, huh?
Yeah,
Hey, I still got it, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you trying to come at me for?
yeah. But it really does ramp up because
Mhm.
I'm
It
wondering
does.
how many chapters they're gonna.
Because
That's why we were saying. That's why we were saying that
end of season.
At-
two.
they might just finish off Farmland like pretty
Yeah.
like not pretty fast, but like if it's scheduled for 24 episodes, they might
Mhm.
finish it off before those 24
Yeah,
episodes and
yeah.
still
Yeah.
have like room for like
Other stuff.
past
Yeah.
Farmland arc.
Yeah.
Well,
So can we just quickly talk about like what season 3 is gonna be? Because
Well-
I think, because I wanted to bring it up before, but season 3.
I can see it being all the gore stuff, like the
Well, there's gonna be
the
the
Yom Vikings.
there's gonna be like that preliminary arc where they go back to
Back
Iceland.
home, and then
Iceland, yeah.
and then that girl's wife leaves, comes back, whatever that whole thing.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Before he meets Hild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I think season 2 would end if it was gonna end.
I
Like
thought it was gonna
if
end
if
with
the slave
Hild.
arc
That's true.
ends before,
That's true.
Yeah.
No, you're
I would
right.
I would see
We could see him
end-
go back home and like have the reaction
little
from his
thing there.
mom and
Yeah.
his sister.
Yeah.
end there,
Okay.
And like,
and
end
then have
there.
season
That's
3
true.
be like the whole Yom Vikings thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then,
Not maybe at the
Okay.
whole, like depending,
Yeah.
maybe
No,
no, 12
'cause-
episodes. If they
so-
do like a 12 episode season
mhm.
for season 3,
Mhm.
I could see that.
No, I could see it being like this. I could see them go back to Iceland at the end of season 2.
Mhm.
You know, have
Yeah.
have the stuff with like just like to end off like on a good note for like us as viewers
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Like he goes
Yeah.
back, meets his mom
Exactly.
and his
It's
sister,
like a little bit happy thing.
and then you
Mhm.
end there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Start of season 3 is when he
His whole
goes
journey.
to the
East.
the guy.
The guy with the chain.
Yeah,
whatever,
and he
like-
goes and
Yeah.
talks to him,
Half
and then
done.
half done, and then
Yeah.
he goes. Then he goes to
No,
Healed.
but it's Halfdan's
Son.
son.
Yeah.
Quarter down.
bro.
Then he goes to Healed,
Yeah.
and then we have the Jorm Viking.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can see that being the whole season.
Yeah.
But like I was
yeah.
saying is okay. So I guess season 4 then, or
That's gonna be like actual like Vinland shit.
no,
Yeah.
but because I remember like when I was reading the manga
Yeah.
that they don't show what he went to go do in the east with Leaf,
Okay.
like the whole merchant stuff and all that stuff that they
that
did.
he was setting up,
That, and
that
we
he was
didn't see
setting
any of that. They like kind of just
so you can
skipped
see
it
him like setting him up.
and then went to Vinland, right?
Mhm. But probably
I
want to
in
a
the
bunch of boring
anime.
shit,
In
though.
the anime, I would like to see that.
Maybe like
if
an
the-
episode.
If they like what showed what they did there, how they
Sure.
developed their merchant skills and stuff, you know?
Maybe like an episode, because that was just him setting up for this voyage to Vinland, right?
Yeah, but
So
you could
it's
see
not
like
really anything too exciting
no, but
for
you could.
viewers.
It could easily be something exciting,
Depends
right?
how long
Like
they,
Depends on what
Eastern,
happens
yeah,
there, though.
because he could have
Depends how
fought
long
somebody
they do
there
it
in the
for.
east.
Thorfinn.
Somebody could have fought somebody.
At that
in the
point,
east.
Thorfinn's not fighting. Dude.
Yeah,
Especially
he
after the
wasn't,
Joan
not at
Viking
that
stuff.
point.
You're
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
He's not fighting anymore.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
there's no action. It's just more about like, okay, like this is what I gotta prepare for
Yeah.
for us to actually make
yeah,
it
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like it's more shit like that.
yeah.
Okay, let's go back into the chapter though.
Yeah.
This chapter is basically Thorfinn and Einar
Mhm.
conversating, and Einar's trying to question Thorfinn, like not in like a bad way, but more so like just in case, like
More in
what
like
happened.
a
Hypothetical.
realistic way.
Yeah,
like
in a more
he's-
realistic,
yeah.
like
Yeah,
just
he's
in
like,
case,
what
like
if?
worst case scenario, what are we
Yeah.
gonna do,
If
Thorfinn?
war
Yeah,
breaks
yeah,
out,
yeah,
like what
yeah.
are we gonna do?
Are
And
we
he-
are
and
we
he's kinda just
are
like,
we
nah.
running? Are we staying? Like what's
Mhm.
our point? Like
Mhm.
what are
Yeah.
we doing?
And Thorfinn's like, nah, like war's not happening. Like I don't care.
He's like, well, whatever happens, we are gonna talk about it and
Yeah.
find some understanding.
exactly.
I so the way they were talking about this, I kind of made me feel that if a war does break out,
Mm-hmm.
that Einar would stay and fight, and Thorfinn would leave.
Would run.
Yeah, and this would kind of
You think he's gonna run?
well, he wouldn't stay. What's he gonna do?
Well, Thorfinn's girl's pregnant.
Yeah,
Like
But
he's
him,
in a tough
but him
spot.
abandoning this settlement.
right. But I feel like
I don't-
I think
that's
I
like-
think Einar's more attached to the settlement
Yeah,
than
because
Thorfinn is.
of the girl.
Yeah, and so then this could cause like a
Rift.
rift between them.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know if it'd be like a bad riff, but like it
I-
would just be a thing where like they have, like they just grown, right? Like
Mhm, mhm.
Einar's finally grown apart from Thorfinn.
Yeah,
in a way.
I can see them like switching into two different settlements. Like people that agree with Thorfinn, kind of just like they can either fuck off or they stay,
I mean that's
and
just
it-
what happened.
and then those guys fuck off, right?
I mean, we
Mhm.
kind of already have that happening, right?
mm-hmm.
But like even more like, because I mean you've already seen like you've read the history or whatever.
Yeah, I
of
mean it was
stuff, right?
sickness that caused Thorfinn to leave. Cause he got the natives sick, so
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he
So
said
he left.
but you could cause like here's the thing.
So you could
You
make
can
him leave in a
spin,
different way.
but you could spin sickness.
sickness as like a war, but in terms of battle, like killing, and
Exactly,
bloodshed
like mental
and-
sickness.
like a mental sickness.
Or
exactly,
mental?
Exactly.
exactly.
Sure, okay.
That's
Yeah.
right. But just the
Yeah.
way this arc or this chapter progressed, you have that kid pull up on these guys.
Yeah,
and, like,
Thorfinn's kid.
Was it Thorfinn's kid?
Thorfinn's
sorry.
Thorfinn's
I
kid,
don't
bro.
know.
That kid,
Yo,
that old dude,
yo.
So you have him pull up,
Carl.
and he's kind of just
His
like
name's
yo.
Carl.
Yeah, his
Carl?
name's Carl.
His name's Carl.
Carl, Carl, don't go near that zombie, Carl.
There's no way.
Carl.
Oh yeah,
What do you mean,
bro?
It
His
is
name's Carl. What the
Yeah, that's
fuck?
hilarious. Yeah, I completely like forgot about it. Yeah, that's like, yo, we're gonna Photoshop Carl's face onto
Carl.
and now, yo, I'm calling Thorfinn Rick from now on.
Okay. Anyways, so
Yeah, Thorfinn's kid, Coral.
okay.
Shows
Starts
up
telling
and tells
he,
them
he
about
hears
Held.
Thorfinn talking about war, and he says that
Held
Hilde's
said-
already on it, like that
Yeah.
she's gonna stop the cause of war.
Yeah.
And in Thorfinn's head, he's like, "What the fuck what the fuck
He's
are you talking
he's
about? you
piecing it
stupid piece of
together.
shit?"
He's yeah. Okay, not like that. Not like that.
And he's thinking about what the possibilities could be.
Yeah.
And
And then it switches to Ivar, guys.
yeah, because
Yeah.
in that sense, it's as viewers or readers, we know that it clicked in Thorfinn's head as well.
Yeah.
He
Hild's
realized
gonna-
that Hild's talking about
Ivar.
Ivar,
Yeah.
and so Ivar and two other dudes are in.
So it's Ivar, Stark, and Gangliel. I don't know.
I
What the fuck
think.
his
Sure.
I
name
don't
is.
know his name.
and they're in the forest.
Yeah.
They're talking.
you-
They're walking around.
And you
Trying to
have,
reclaim the
was this-
forest.
you have
Yeah.
Stark, who's kind of talking about how things are gonna go down.
We're getting there.
Okay.
And well, I mean, yeah, like
That's literally the next thing.
No,
you're-
because the one guy gets stuck in a trap.
he
That's
does.
after.
And
No.
That's after, because they start talking about this stuff
whatever, it
And
doesn't
then-
matter.
What stuff?
about how how Stark doesn't actually believe.
Yeah,
what-
that's after.
it's just a one-on-one convo.
No, bro. Buddy gets so he gets stuck in the trap,
Oh, and then they pick him
and
back
then
up.
and then Ivar is like, oh shit, it's the
Oh,
new
I see,
people's
I see.
trap,
So it's at the
and,
same
and then
time.
he's like, no, it's not.
It's
Yeah,
it's
Hilde.
Hild.
It's Hild.
Look
You're
at
right.
this,
You're right.
da, da, da.
Okay.
Because at that point, as the reader, you see like, yo, this guy's
Like
actually
his-
hella smart.
Yeah.
The fact that he's able to pick that up.
Pick that up. Yeah.
And
like it's
then
made-
it leads into that conversation.
Hilde's
Okay.
like it was like Hilde's like animal traps or
Yeah.
something.
Exactly.
And then he's
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
how like he's gonna do whatever for like his brother, like he called him Big Brother,
Yeah.
to
He
make
just
sure
wants
that
to
like
make him the king.
the-
Well, no, because he
the
essentially
leader-
says like he knows that they want peace.
Yeah.
And then Ivar's like, what? Like you know they want peace?
Yeah.
Because he was like he's a
Yeah.
dumbass. Like he's being
Like,
controlled
Yeah.
by
Ivar,
Stark.
yeah
yeah.
yeah
Or
Ivar actually
yeah.
thought that like, we have to fight these
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then he's kind of like taken aback because he's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
And it's kind of funny that like Stark's like, yeah, like we're gonna cause this sort of like tension in the group, and they're
just
gonna follow
so he can become the
so you
king.
can follow the stronger one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you better get
Thorfinn-
your shit
yeah.
rocked.
No, because
Yeah.
here's the other.
Because nobody there
No,
actually knows.
yeah, like you don't even
They
know.
actually
you don't
don't
even know.
No, yeah.
The whole
And they're
time
gonna-
it's literally you
The
don't
thing-
even know.
The thing is, so like as this chapter progresses, like at that part,
Yeah.
he was walking and he walks into like like
A fall,
into
like a
the
tip,
yeah like a pothole,
a pitfall.
Plot hole.
a plot hole.
plot hole.
He walks into a plot.
Yeah.
He walks into a plot hole,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Wait, these aren't animal traps.
Yeah.
These are human traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run!"
Yeah.
And it's clear that like Hilde is now hunting these guys,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
Which is
what's
awesome.
gonna end up happening is that since they're there, and maybe not Stark and the other guy,
Yeah.
but Ivar for sure,
Yeah.
Hilde is gonna be like chasing after this guy,
Yeah.
and then Thorfinn's gonna pull up.
Yeah. And he's gonna save. him.
Thorfinn's
Yeah.
gonna fight
Yeah.
Hilde.
Yeah.
You
Like
think
they're
so?
actually gonna have a part 2 fight.
And
Yeah.
Ivar's gonna watch this.
And
fight.
he's gonna watch this fight and realize
That'd be
just
fucking
how
sick.
strong
That'd
Thorfinn
be fucking
is.
sick
You
to
think
see.
they're gonna? Do you think Hild's gonna force him to fight
It might just be
hand
like
to hand type of thing?
it might just be something where like Thorfinn has to like
parry
like,
her attacks?
parry and like restrain her
Yeah,
type of stuff,
yeah,
and
yeah.
not necessarily fight her.
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
But like, it's gonna come off as like a
And-
fight
yeah.
in a way.
Like you can
Mhm.
see,
Mhm.
it's
Because
gonna
they're-
demonstrate his skill.
It's
Mhm.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here's the other thing too, though. Hild trying to kill Ivar.
Yeah,
It's kind of like that conversation that he had with his brother.
yeah,
I could see it as a turning point for Ivar
Mhm.
Ivar, for
because
sure.
now he's
Mhm.
kind of
There's some other shit going on.
Yeah,
and like
right?
he's now maybe
and the
coming
thing
to
is because
light.
Hild's
Yeah.
like kind of wrote him off now,
Yeah.
and she's like, I'm just gonna kill this guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when they have their fight, he's gonna be, it's gonna suck because she's gonna be transitioning, and I don't know whether she does kill him or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because if she does,
I don't think so.
the thing is,
bro.
if she does kill him, then
Mhm.
it's
I
like
hope not at least.
then Thorfinn's gonna be there. He's gonna show up when he's dying,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna be like, okay, like Hild, like fuck off, like we don't need you here in the settlement type of thing or something
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
right? And there's gonna be some type of friction there.
I don't know.
And
Bro.
I'm
Can
just-
Thorfinn even say that to her?
Oh, I mean,
He killed her dad.
for the sake of the- for the-
family.
Yeah.
for the sake of the settlement, though, right? Like it's like, because essentially, like we're
But she's been so integral for building the,
building.
settlement,
yeah, I know.
and like on top of that, like
but that could be also
like
the
I know
reason
she,
why
I know,
Thorfinn leaves
I know
him.
she, I know
Mhm.
she forgave him,
Mm-hmm.
but like at the same time, yeah, Thorfinn did kill her like
Yeah.
family.
You don't think Einar's gonna kill Ivar
No,
while they're fighting? There could be a possibility.
I don't
That
know.
is, I mean, I guess if Einar follows,
if
Yeah.
he comes,
Why wouldn't
if he
he?
comes.
Why wouldn't he follow?
maybe
Because
Thorfinn's just too fast.
it's one of those things where like, because Thorfinn was thinking about it, he could just think about it and be like, oh shit, I gotta dip, and he
Yeah.
just leaves
Yeah,
without
maybe-
telling
especially
him.
if he's moving fast, like
Yeah.
and like knowing his skill, like he can
Yeah.
probably get through a forest pretty fast.
Oh yeah.
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 I'm excited for next chapter. Man.
No, I am too.
Yeah, like I'm hoping some tattoo.
just wait a
some
month.
Tattoo worthy stuff, you know.
Let's just wait a month.
Yeah, it's just a month. I've done worse.
Yeah, no. Coming up soon.
Yeah. So speaking of things we have to wait a while for.
D.Gray Man.
Finally got a chapter after.
What is it? 246.
Yeah, I
After
think 246.
taking 6 months,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, obviously, you know, she's snapping with the art,
Yeah.
of course.
15 pages, right?
Yeah.
It was like 15.
Yeah.
It felt longer. Shit, I was reading that for so long. That shit felt longer. I don't know.
6 months for 15 pages, by the way.
Yeah.
But we're basically we're basically done with the flashback,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you know, because we talked about how they might retcon the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't seem like they are.
No.
Yeah, but it's like it's still kind of weird because like is it just like a thing where like Alan's like fucking I'm never gonna mention what happened.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I mean, okay, I looked at a different fan translation than you guys, but it seems like Alan's kind of been dealing with this his whole life now.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
like he kind of takes. He's like the guy that just kind of holds it and takes it, and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna be the Alan for you.
Yeah.
Like, for
Even
Mana,
though like
because he's the reason why Mana is the way he is now.
Yeah.
So like, it makes sense if he never brings it up again,
Mhm.
because he tried there. That was like his best shot, I guess.
As
Because
a
he was
little
like, "Oh, you're
kid.
looking for your brother.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not Alan. Like
Yeah.
Alan."
Alan's a dog, buddy.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Yo, like Alan, like you've grown so much. Like, where's your tail?"
Yeah, like what
Like
happened?
this
Yeah.
guy's not seeing straight. Like
No,
he's like
100%.
he's a hollow shell
Yeah.
of what he was.
Literally.
Poor Alan, bro.
Yeah. So then we kind of see Road watching these
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
and this kind of, I guess it kind of
That's your main chick, bro.
yeah, but it adds to why she has that obsession with Alan, I guess. Like
Yeah.
like in the anime,
Mm-hmm.
because she's
Yeah.
just known him for so long now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because she's been obviously keeping tabs on Mana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so now
She's been trying to make sure that he's on the right road.
anyway, and there's also Cross.
Fucking
And,
loser,
and then
huh? I'm kidding.
yeah, and then you have the Cross and Apocrypha as well, right? Like they go
Yeah.
way back.
Yeah.
So now I kind of see it either skipping to like maybe either having an adventure for whatever
Mhm.
they're doing, but it's
Mhm.
gonna be short and sweet,
Yeah.
and then kind of skipping to when Mana decides to leave.
Yeah.
If they want to show us how he actually like died, I guess. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
are we? I don't think we're gonna go back to the past. I
No.
feel like.
Well, we
I
technically haven't left
feel
this
like we
past
should.
yet though.
I feel like it should next chapter
Show.
Alan and
Kanda?
Kanda
Sitting on the stairs.
or wherever they repositioned
Yeah.
if they
Yeah.
did,
Yeah.
and then they should start moving towards the mansion.
No,
Yeah.
but it should
That's
we
fair.
talked about this, address the fact that how does he get his eye?
Yeah, that's true.
That was
Well, I mean
that
that's
was
like
the thing
Mana's
that we were talking about.
cursing.
He
yeah,
thinks
but
it's-
he was dead. He tried to bring him back to life. Then when Earl did it to him, so it's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the last panel was nice.
It was. It was.
Them like holding hands and walking together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
Alan
So
just
he's
lived a
cute.
whole sad. And then
Yeah,
Cross.
he's been living that sad
So
life.
Cross is now trying to figure it out. He's like, Alan shouldn't be that young.
He shouldn't be
Yeah.
Nia, because he should be like a grown man by
A grown
Yeah.
now.
man
And
by
that's
now.
something that like the community's been knowing for a long time.
long
yeah,
time.
Yeah,
Where they're like, okay, if somebody came back as Nia,
yeah,
that would have happened 35 years ago.
yeah.
Alan was only like 14 at the time
Yeah.
or whatever. So like there's like 15 years or like half the time.
Yeah,
that's
where was
unaccounted
Nia?
for.
Yeah, where was
Yeah.
So
Nia?
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
So Cross
I'm
is
wondering, are they
thinking
gonna
about that.
address that?
I mean, Cross was thinking about it. He's like, how could this be possible?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that
How is
Cross
she gonna-
came up with like a conclusion.
Could Nia have
How-
died? Like age 15, died again,
And then Ben Allen.
and
Like,
then came back.
I
as
don't know,
Alan?
because the way these Noah come back,
yeah,
it's after years, because they had the whole like first original arc with like the Noah's Ark and stuff.
yeah,
They had all that stuff happen,
Mhm.
and then in D.Gray Man Hollow is when they had more Noah appear.
yeah.
Mhm.
So it's kind of just like after some amount of time they awaken. type
Yeah.
of thing. It's so you can't really say like just like if he died then he wouldn't
Mhm.
just come back right away right after,
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
right?
Yeah.
But it could be like the way I saw it was like he dies and then it took him 15 years to come back.
Come
Mhm.
back, okay.
But
Which makes
why?
more sense.
But like
but
why?
but
Noah's
Cross
are-
was
some
even
Noahs
confused
just like
about
that.
it. But Cross was confused about it.
Yeah.
Like it didn't
But-
make
Mhm.
sense to him.
But does he know how long?
I feel like
it
he
takes?
would,
Yeah.
considering how closely he's working with him. Like I
Yeah.
feel like he would know.
But here's the other thing though, because
I'm guessing he came up with
he's
a
the
conclusion.
14th,
though.
right? And he kind of
Yeah.
got like exiled or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it might have just the way Noah's memories work with that. There might have been a delay there.
Like the other Noah memories are causing his shit to delay.
Yeah, like
Like, cause somehow
It's like
all.
suppressing his memories.
because
Yeah.
they're essentially reincarnations, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, Rhodes alive, and then we're gonna go with Tiki, and then Wrath, and they're gonna come back in that order.
Yeah.
So then when it's Nia and then he dies, it's like, okay, now he's at the back of the list.
yeah.
The next they have to run through the next. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and
I was
that's the way I'm
thinking-
saying it. Like it delayed it.
I
where,
would.
like,
Yeah.
they had to have like Wrath and these guys come, like whoever come back first.
Yeah.
and then Nia was able.
No,
to
I was thinking like because all of the Noah are like connected in some way.
Mm-hmm.
That like the Noah memories in some way suppressed him. So like if like Road dies, she would come back right away because all the Noah like her and they fuck with her.
Oh, I see.
But because Alan or like Nia was like exiled, they all were actively trying to suppress him and delay his.
It could also be with their particular skills as well. Yeah, because someone like Road hasn't died, right? Because she's
been
she's a dream and like her real body never actually dies.
Yeah.
But like the people that we saw in Hollow, they just got reincarnated.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Wisely and the guy with like the strings.
Yeah,
like there's at least like there's like 14 total.
Yeah.
And from the original, we only like the original anime, we only saw like 6 to like 7.
Yeah.
Noah.
Yeah.
So then, it's safe to say like those guys, like took more than 15 years or whatever.
Yeah. So maybe what you're saying is more correct then.
Yeah. Like there was that 15-year gap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of interesting that Alan's birthday. Is Christmas.
Yeah. She plays into a lot of Christianity.
Yeah. But like his birthday is like Christmas.
Yeah.
The day Christ was born.
Another cool thing I thought was
he is Christ.
He's him.
He is the heart.
He's him. His name's Himothy. Himothy Walker.
He
is the heart.
Yeah.
The police, like the cops that showed up.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool because it was like a callback to the beginning of D.Gray Man.
Yeah.
Because you don't see them again, and they have like the same getup and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's just like, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's in the new art. It's not the old art, like rough art style. So other than that, though, I think
that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I don't think there was too much to really like theorize about. Maybe like the Apocrypha thing, just him saying that the heart chose him.
Yeah.
To be an exorcist. So.
Yeah.
And that's like that's so rare.
She's referencing Selena Gomez, right?
The heart wants what it wants.
Yo, why are you on that right away?
Dude, if anybody's on it, it has to be him.
Anyways, it's rare that you'd see the heart choose a Noah to be an exorcist.
Yeah.
But that's why it's like that thing where like Cross is like, how the fuck is
this gonna happen?
Is this guy still a kid?
Yeah.
Right. I'm guessing that they're completely two different beings.
So now that Mana's just a shell.
Wait, wasn't there an Alan when Neo was around?
What do you mean?
I might have read a theory.
Yeah.
Or this could have just happened. But when Neo plotted with an Alan, that when he'd come back with that Alan or some shit.
I don't think so.
I don't remember reading anything.
Okay.
No.
Okay, that was probably just a theory then. Yo, this is what happens when it fucking takes 6 months per fucking chapter.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
Piece of shits.
I was gonna
what?
talk about
I'm just kidding.
Oh, but so now that Mana's a hollow shell.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, they already confirmed it that, Mana's basically split into 2.
Yeah.
Like the cloak of Millennium Earl. Essentially before it was a cloak, but now whatever Alan did, now Mana's like the shell and the Millennium Earl has
the actual
memories and everything.
Yeah.
Right. So now I think like it could be when he brings him back, because Mana is a shell, bringing him back, it's not how a typical human
would be back. Well, I mean, he's not even human anyways, but yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's
because
he's
that's
a shell.
what caused the eye power.
Yeah. Like it's weird.
Got cursed.
Because here's the thing, like the cursed eye thing could also be magic. Because we've seen Cross use spells. Like he doesn't just use innocence.
Yeah.
So it could be something like that as well. Right. I mean, like with Alan himself, like it seems like he remembers all this stuff. So we know his version of events are still right. It's just Mana's version of events are what's kind of like
different.
fucked.
Yeah.
So then, like, I don't know if the trauma, like when Mana actually dies,
Yeah.
if that's gonna do something to Alan, and then that's gonna fuck with the way he remembers how he
Mhm.
actually died.
I guess. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
And also because
I don't
like
know.
in that moment where he brought back Mana, right? And because Mana and Millennium Earl are like the same person.
Same person, yeah.
In that instance, it's because it was Mana that he specifically brought back.
Yeah.
That's why Alan survived,
Yeah.
right? Because had that been anyone else,
He would've
Millennium
died.
Earl would have just like killed him or whatever.
Yeah.
But like because it was Mana, it probably fucked with
The
Millennium Earl, and he had to like leave or something. Like
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. It's true.
I can see them definitely going right into like because we're already in the backstory,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
just to kind of get that to get to the beginning of the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see them
Just
doing
continue like
Mhm,
next
mhm.
chapter as
that.
well.
Yeah, just have like a little bit of adventure time stuff,
Yeah.
and then get to the point where he dies.
No, just instantly get to the point.
Because
where
like, how
dies,
is he gonna
please.
die? How is Mana gonna die? Do you think he's
Yeah.
in like a car crash or some shit? Like
You never
just some
know.
basic shit,
Some
or you think
yeah.
like
he's low key a
He's gonna fall
dumbass.
down some stairs.
yo,
We had Black Clover at 349.
Yeah. So we have Sister Lilly.
the silence is loud. Bro.
Yeah.
The silence is loud. This was actually really cool chapter.
It was.
It was
I thought there was some honestly
What do you wanna
it
say?
was just Sister Lilly against
no, I don't know.
Asta the
The
whole
Sister
time.
Lilly Asta thing was kind of maybe not presented well.
Yeah.
Could have
I
been
mean,
better.
it was cool to
Could've
see.
been
It
better.
was cool to see her powers, like a spatial and water magic.
Yeah,
And she's
sure.
like shooting like laser beams and shit.
It
Yeah.
was I think did we talk about it last week where it was they still have their personality but they just believe that
Yeah.
you know whatever Lucius
Yeah,
is
yeah.
doing is right.
That's true. That's true.
And that just kind of showed
shown
itself,
here, yeah. Because
right?
we
Yeah.
see her like crying, like she doesn't want to kill
Yeah,
Asta.
she doesn't want to kill
but
him,
she's
but like she
believed so
he
much.
has
yeah.
to die.
She's like, you
Yeah.
have to die for us to achieve this goal type of
Yeah.
thing.
And I've talked about this before. If Sister Lily's a sister, that means she believes in some sort of god. So
Yeah.
what god does she believe in?
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, in this case, it's probably fucking
Lucius.
Lucius.
But before that, she had believed
Yeah.
in some sort of
Ah.
god. No.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't
She's
know.
They
a
never
sister.
explained it.
This is the plot hole we walk into.
Yeah.
This is the plot hole that Stark walked into.
But anyways,
and?
yeah. So Asta kind of hits her with his anti-Zetan attack,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and I hope
That's
that
crazy.
it kills her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
No remorse.
Why?
Just fuck Sister Lily.
Yeah. Not like that, but bro, like
yeah?
we need some more. No, because we need more death in Black Clover.
Okay.
But
Right.
from the main character's hand, killing the person that raised him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
throw some tragedy in that bitch.
but also because the training he just went through, if that doesn't really phase him, like if he's moved beyond that,
Mm-hmm.
Being a cold-blooded
The
killer.
killer? No.
not that, like you
No,
know,
it's because of
you
the
know how that
whole
beast
elf
guy's-
thing, bro.
Yeah.
That you'd mentioned
No,
last
I know,
pod.
I know. That's
Yeah.
why I said it last pod. If it was,
Yeah.
if that guy just comes back like as normal, then
Yeah.
it's the same shit as like
And
Alpha.
the same thing seems like it's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
But do you think what is it, Tabata? Do you think he would be able to kill off Sister Lily?
No,
Yeah.
he's had trouble killing off
He
characters
has,
this
he
whole
has.
Yeah,
series.
and especially somebody like Sister Lily that's been there since
Yeah.
day one.
Exactly.
We'll send him a copy of this pod, and then and then please do it.
I got you, Nori.
Yeah.
I'll email it
We'll
to you.
email it to him.
Yeah.
You know, is he on the list? We'll find out next pod.
Jujutsu Kaisen 211.
Jeez Louise.
So we kind of we start off. We kind of see like Japan glowing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's like glowing and shit.
yeah. People being half marked in.
They're like what's happening.
Yeah.
So this basically and
Shows
it tells us the date. So this is after Kenjaku merged or whatever.
With
The
Tengen.
preparation was complete
With
Yeah.
Tengen.
for getting Tengen.
Yeah.
And then we see Maki, Yuji, Megumi, Angel,
Yo, which is
and
they just kind of jumped in where Maki's there.
because she can just go through.
Because she can go through things.
Yeah, but it was just like
'Cause it was a
I
time
mean,
skip.
yeah,
I mean, it's a couple of days. But
It was
yeah.
it was a time skip.
Yeah. And bro, I was totally okay with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, bro,
I
this is
was
perfect.
I was
This is all
sick.
we need.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, get straight to it.
yeah.
And I know not last chapter, maybe last chapter. GD did his author comments was that he was gonna try to finish Jujutsu Kaisen by the end of this year.
What?
Stop.
Yeah, that was his author comment.
No way.
I thought we said there was another major arc.
But that's what I'm saying. It could transition immediately into the final arc now.
Yeah.
So there was no Culling Games Part 2. This is
Culling
fine.
game.
This
and
is
then
fine.
No, we got part 2.
Culling game.
It was part 2.
Yeah.
That's where
and then
Kenjiku,
now it's going into the next arc.
Now
like
it's
the,
in the
starting
next arc.
now.
the merger arc or whatever.
Starting now. Eh?
Yeah.
I guess you could just say.
I mean,
because
honestly,
Or
preparation's
Culling game part
complete.
3.
and just
Right? I mean,
That is a major arc.
Yeah.
Culling Games is like 2 major arcs.
and
Yeah.
I mean, just in general with how JJK has been,
No, because
Yeah.
it just flows right into the
It
next
does.
arc.
but it's completely in line with how he wanted to end Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Anyways, he
Yeah.
said 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
So if he finishes it by the end of this year, he's completely on schedule with how he wanted it to.
But
go.
that's we're talking about.
That's very
We're
impressive.
talking about
Yeah,
40.
very
We're,
impressive.
we're,
But-
talking, we're talking about 40 chapters here.
That's the thing though. So he even though he wants it to go,
I don't see
Yeah.
it happening in 40 chapters.
think
That's
it's
rough.
it's a possibility where like he doesn't actually reach
Yeah.
the end of this year, right? Like
I could see it taking
it could-
to like
it
halfway
could
through next year.
stretch.
Halfway through next year.
I don't
even.
know. Yeah, maybe sometime next year, but
Yeah.
you never
Yeah.
know, right? He
Mhm.
could just fucking say pacing
Well,
1,000
because in the 40 pages or chapters, you would have
pages.
40 chapters. You'd have to have Gojo, I guess, come back and have
Sukuna's
Sukuna.
Yeah.
plot, Kanjiku's plot.
That's 3 things.
UGCT.
CT, and
Yeah.
whatever is gonna develop with
Yeah.
him.
Megumi stuff.
Megumi,
Yeah,
which I think going into this chapter we're probably gonna see it happen.
but
Yeah.
that's a
now.
lot of stuff to tie in 40 chapters. Dude.
Yeah.
It is.
it
That's
is.
That's why I'm like,
Unless he just scales the pacing like crazy. Like he's like,
Mhm.
Yeah,
fuck it,
he
let's
could.
go.
who knows?
And
We'll see.
that could happen. Where it's like, especially when it's like majority just fights like for this final, like kind of like a Shibuya type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Shibuya wasn't that long, right?
No.
No.
But so much shit was going down.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
that same sense, just have like a shit ton of fights happening.
Yeah.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
have them progress through the fights.
Mhm.
It could happen, but it doesn't seem like we're done with Culling Games yet. So we'd have even less than 40
Well-
chapters when you account for breaks and everything too.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
That's the other big point is
Yeah,
like
it's
breaks
breaks.
and like if he
Yeah.
needs to take a health break or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Mhm.
So going back into the chapter a little bit, we have Maki telling Yuji guys the
The rundown of what's
situation
Of
of
what
what's
happened.
just happened
Yeah.
happening.
with Yuki. They didn't really say that she was dead.
Yeah.
Tengen getting captured
And then
and
Chozo.
Chozo
Yeah,
securing
so
the
how
back
did- How did Maki get that information though?
because Chozo was with what's
Oh yeah,
her
she.
face?
Oh yeah, sorry.
With
She met
who?
up with Chozo.
With who?
with
With Tengen guys.
not Tengen. Chozo was with Hikari's the person that was with Hikari with the star CT.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was gonna ask who was that girl that Chozo was talking to.
That's a
That's
person.
her?
Yeah.
The one that
so that
Megumi
star girl.
first saw.
Yeah.
The constellation one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
So
conflict
she told Maki.
Because she's the communication person that outside of the barriers.
Okay, makes
And
sense.
since Maki can leave the
Leave
barriers,
barriers.
I was
she
kind
can
of
just talk to her.
confused there.
Okay, makes sense,
Because I was like,
makes
okay, like it
sense.
makes sense.
No,
that
yeah,
Maki
because
has
I
a-
looked because it only shows the back of her,
Yeah.
and I'm like, who is this person?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like it made sense that Maki has a situation on like stuff that's happening outside and
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Because she can actually
can
like,
go-
freely leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I was like, how does she have information on what happened with Tengen and those guys?
'Cause, like,
Yeah.
Chozo met up with
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what
So
was
that makes
Chozo
sense.
holding in his hand?
the back.
Okay,
Yeah.
The what?
the back
the back of
entrance.
the prison. The back
Oh,
entrance.
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
The back gate. So she's telling them what happened. Then they're at the point where they're like, okay, let's add a new rule
Mm-hmm.
to like, at least finish off the
Yeah.
Megumi sister situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Debacle.
Yeah.
And so then they're trying to figure out what rule they can implement. And
Yeah.
Kogane is denying them
A lot of them.
from
Yeah.
and
So
Which
it
is
seems like they
Shit
can't.
that they didn't account for.
No, yeah. So it seems like they can't add rules that interfere with
With
Culling
the
Game as a
original
whole.
rules.
original
The original
rules.
Yeah.
And so then they're like, okay, they came up with some solution, and they add a rule to like substitute people
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
of the Culling games
With 100
Mhm.
points.
with 100 points, and then
They use
they
it
tell
on Maki.
Maki to like, yo, go
Which
get.
they shouldn't have done it on Maki though. Because like she can already freely leave.
No,
They-
they grab the other guy.
They grabbed the other guy. It was Ichiji.
Yeah. They tell Maki to go grab him.
They tell Maki to
Oh, and
go
they,
get.
and they sub him out.
So
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
Ichiji join the
I
Culling
thought it was
games.
Maki that got subbed
No,
out.
no.
No, they have because she can't. The
Yeah.
barrier doesn't detect
That's what I was
her.
wondering.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why would they?
She
sub
says
her?
it in the chapter. She's like, I
Yeah.
can't.
Okay.
But
barrier
and the
doesn't
thing that's
detect me.
weird though is the fact that every time she enters
Like
a barrier, she gets separated though, right? Did they say that?
No,
No,
if you're a new
She,
player,
she,
you
if
get
you're a new player,
separated.
you get separated and you come into like the sky and shit.
Oh, okay.
Because she didn't experience that. She would just walk.
She just
in.
walks.
Oh,
she walks in.
Yeah.
right, okay.
And then
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
Yuji like explains it. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get separated. When we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, like they have Ichiji, and it was nice to see him back in the
yeah.
thing. And then you have another Gojo panel
Mm-hmm.
where
Been
Gojo's
so long.
Getting some Gojo panels. dude.
Gojo's just talking mad shit to Ichiji,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
in a way Ichiji thanks him
Yeah.
because he was like maybe that was Gojo's way of being nice
Yeah.
and like
yeah.
making sure
Because
I
he
live
would have been a
type of shit.
half-ass sorcerer.
Yeah.
and like would have died early.
Yeah.
And then so then they get Megumi's sister. She appears somehow completely in the perfect spot.
What do you
No,
mean?
they had Angel set up to
no.
catch her in case
She like
she didn't show up like properly.
where they were. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So what are the chances that she shows up exactly there?
I guess.
Okay. Sure.
No, I mean that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
So she's there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what a nice surprise, Megumi. It's you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Thank
though.
you for
Here's the
taking
thing,
care of
though.
Megumi, Yuji.
Yeah.
Yuji's like, oh no.
Wait, hold on. Just the chance. Like the thing is, the substitution rule. You don't really know how that works. So it could have just been switching their positions.
But she wasn't a player just yet. She was outside of the barrier, which
Yeah.
means when she gets declared as a player, it should have been the same thing that happened to Yuji and Megumi.
Okay, hold on.
But they
Why
added
was
in
she outside
rule,
the
though.
barrier?
Because why would she be in the barrier?
She wasn't part of the game.
Okay, bro. I thought the whole purpose of them trying to save
Because
his sister.
she's marked.
She had to be marked. She got marked, so she
She's
had to.
marked.
She had to join in.
She had to
'cause if
join within 19 days, or
days,
else she
yeah.
gets the CT
Oh,
removed, and
okay,
then she
okay.
dies.
I thought she was in a
So-
coma, bro, and she was inside the Culling game.
No, they show her waking up at the
Oh,
end
okay.
of
So they
Shibuya.
Okay,
they had to
okay,
like bring
okay.
her in and then take her back out type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they bring her in, so
Mhm.
that's why I'm saying like it was pretty convenient that she showed up at the exact
Yeah.
spot.
I thought it
Yeah.
was just a
Where, like,
substitution thing, like just because of the
Megumi-
rule. Like they were just able to like.
No,
switch
because
them.
it was like she wasn't a player. It should have been the
Yeah.
exact same thing that happened to Megumi
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Yuji,
yeah.
right?
Mm.
So she shows up, like, oh, they have their talk, and then
Yeah.
Megumi's like, okay, I'm gonna give you
100 points.
100 points, and I want you to
Switch. someone.
use the rule that we just created and switch with Ichiji,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and bring Ichiji in, and you leave,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you're like that plot's done, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then she gets the points,
And
and
she's like-
she adds
I'm adding rules, bitch.
a rule just to like I want to bring it up. Cause like I swear she just did something that shouldn't have been possible.
No, she did.
She
She
did.
did do something.
She did
that
do something that
shouldn't
shouldn't have been possible. And
And-
they're like, why the fuck is she
Oh.
able to do this?
And
But-
Hold on. Let him say it. Let him say it. It's okay.
so at the end of the chapter, she goes, Kogane, add a rule. Please allow free entry and exit from the colonies. And Yuji, Megumi are just
Who the fuck
dumbfounded.
Yeah.
And Megumi, terrified, goes, "You, who are you?"
is this? Yeah.
End the chapter, and like you see Megumi's sister, and she just has like this cynical
Like,
ass
yeah,
smile.
Yeah.
And
Heard it here first, right?
Say it, bro.
I, just like you said though in the One Piece discussion, that it was a pretty common thing.
Yeah.
But you did hear it here first. I did say it on the podcast. It's very likely that she's the game master.
Yeah.
Yeah. That his sister's a game
Yeah.
master.
It's
Yeah.
very likely.
Yeah.
For one, when she joined the Culling games, she joined at the exact spot
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Like wherever
Megumi and
she
Yuji
wanted.
was.
Yeah.
Two, she's able to just add
Just rule.
Any rule
any
he
rule.
wants. Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes against anything Kogane was saying.
exactly.
But why now? Like, why is she aligned with Kenjaku though?
But hold on.
That's the thing.
So
Megumi's
here's the
questioning
other-
like who
here's
she
the other
is, right?
Yeah.
She didn't know that they tried adding this rule before, right?
Mhm.
She doesn't know this yet.
Well, I mean, she's a game master. She
Yeah.
might know.
Unless she like can see everything that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's basically gonna start this fight right away
yeah.
or
Yeah.
something. Because they're gonna
'Cause
be like,
that
they're
ru-
gonna be
when
like,
that-
yo, we literally just tried adding this. Why are you allowed to?
Yeah.
Because in her head, she could have.
No, I think she knows.
Are we assuming she's as smart as Megumi?
Yeah.
If
I think
not,
she
or
knows.
smarter.
I think she knows that they added the rule,
Yeah.
And
and
it
like
wouldn't
her
work.
adding that
She did it on
rule was
purpose
just
in
some
front of them?
flex type
Yeah.
of thing.
100% to reveal.
But
It was
at the
a way
same
to
time,
reveal who she
at the
is.
same time,
Yeah.
what that's gonna do is it's gonna cause more chaos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that rule is gonna get announced to every.
Everyone.
Well,
It does.
Every colony.
Kogane does it to everyone.
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
every
So
colony.
everyone could just dip.
So then it's gonna cause chaos. We're gonna have Akari and Panda, Utah,
Everyone.
everybody, whoever's in colonies, just they could
But
literally
but
just pull up.
Here's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why did she do that? What is that achieving?
chaos.
Well, because I think now at this point, Tengen's already
Well,
secure.
He's secured, and the curse energy
But they
within
want-
colonies
they wanted more
is
security.
Yeah, so they don't. This is even more chaos.
There was 2 colonies or whatever that they said they.
It was the one that they're in, the one that
Yeah.
UG guys are in.
Yeah.
That one was lacking
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. So why would she want allow people to leave?
more chaos. And what's gonna happen if UG, because UG Megumi, Angel,
Yeah.
they're all there.
Yeah.
And we keep forgetting about Takaba, but
Oh,
he's
yeah.
there as well.
Yeah, that guy.
What's gonna end up happening is she's gonna trigger more chaos.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Hikari guys pulling up. You're gonna have Yuta pull, or assuming that they pull
Yeah,
up,
assuming.
Yeah.
and there could be
Hajime.
like the Hajime. There could be a
Yeah.
fight instantly right there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's enough.
That cause a
enough.
lot
That's
more
true.
increase the
Yeah.
curse energy.
Yeah.
Kenjaku activates his whatever he like the merger,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and we're in the final arc
Yeah.
right there.
We're literally
Yeah.
right in the final arc. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
it's crazy.
Literally, by the end of February, essentially, we could potentially right to
We're-
the next arc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
End of February.
100%.
We could already be in it like
Yeah.
at the end of
In the
February.
next chapter, even or something. Like,
Exactly.
We'll see. Yeah.
We're
Yeah, 'cause
there.
that's how I felt with like the Kenjaku arc that the little arc we had with,
with
Tengen.
Yuki. And
Yeah, yeah.
Tengen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what because it felt like that transitionary thing.
Yeah.
But like so.
In the same because he's been I guess with UG execution
Yeah.
transitioning from Shibuya to Culling.
Calling it.
Yeah.
in that same way, right?
So do we
Yeah.
So I can
think?
completely see that. That's wild.
That is
Dude. I
wild.
was not expecting JJK to finish this year.
Well, I mean, it's in line with what he wanted.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but I honestly expected.
I expected it.
I expected one more, like at least a little bit going into 2024, just because of how we were still in Culling games.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I
like,
kind of expected him to continue with.
I thought
his,
there was gonna be another arc. To be
so
honest.
I
like
so,
another mini arc.
so
No,
I saw
like just one more final.
I saw
arc.
it in 2 ways.
But-
I saw either he goes with his schedule and we instantly go into the final arc after Culling, which
Yeah.
I did say
Mhm.
in the podcast
Yeah, yeah.
that like we could start the new year with the final arc,
Yeah,
and
yeah, you did say that.
we're about to
about to do
we're
it now.
about to
do
do
that.
that.
So
I mean, they have the back
you
end.
can snap that.
Let me stamp that too. Bow. You heard it here first.
they have the back entrance too. So
They
now
do.
Yeah.
so now
So they
Gojo's gonna come out pretty quick.
They
too.
also have
Yeah.
Angel if they need her.
Yeah, which we didn't talk about, but her ability is she can like take down barriers and then
But only for herself.
Or only for herself. And apparently the barriers have their own rules
yeah
that
that are
the
separate
Culling-
from the game.
Yeah, they're separate from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's layered.
Mhm.
This shit's layered.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Cause like, if the pacing does change and it goes faster, this year's is gonna be fucking, or
Yeah.
at least should be banger on
nuts.
banger, weekly
100%, 100%.
for a whole year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be on
That's
that
right.
Oda
Yeah.
pacing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but probably a little bit like even more past
More.
that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, probably
It's
beyond.
gonna be like Shibuya just amplified.
Yeah.
amplified for a whole year.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think like that is actually Megumi's sister,
Yeah.
or just you don't think it's somebody that just looks
I
like
think
her?
it's her. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well,
the way
what
Megumi
are,
was
what
like,
are,
"Who
what are the
you?"
chances that like not only was she marked, but she has an object that she's like 8 or something?
What do you mean? Like,
Because you know how
cursed?
in that
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah.
like the object is
Right,
Angel.
right. So you think somebody
UG.
took over her body?
It's a possibility,
Oh, okay.
right?
No, actually, that makes a lot more sense
Yeah.
if that's the case. Because I was like, why would Yuji or Megumi's sister align herself with Kenjaku?
Yeah.
That's what I was
I
trying
mean,
to figure out.
Yeah.
but we did have that discussion of like the 3 possibilities of what's gonna happen when we see Megumi's sister, right?
Yeah. We did say this was one of the possibilities.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm getting at. Like, why would she align with Kenjaku? Right? If this is her and she's not
Yeah.
taken over by something, why did she
But
choose
it
to
could,
align
it could
with
be a
him?
switch in the way she sees the world.
It
After
could
she
be
went into, like, a
after the
coma?
coma.
Yeah.
I mean, it could also
'Cause
just be a thing. Like
it could like while she was in the coma,
Mm-hmm.
she could have been like Kenjaku could have been feeding shit into her mind still.
Okay.
Brainwashed her type shit.
Yeah.
Maybe not even brainwashing, but just kind of showing her like the state of the world and like
Mm-hmm.
kind of like chapter black thing from like Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it could be like something
Right.
like just
right.
something where like it,
But then
it
she
changed her
shouldn't-
ideals.
Even if it changed her ideals, she should still like her your little brother. No? So we shouldn't
Yeah.
see her be like, beating the shit out of them.
yeah,
Theoretically.
but I think, but I mean, yeah, like she did flex on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's gonna be more like Megumi's like, "Hey, I don't like you're not my sister," and then he initiates the
Yeah.
fight.
So
Not
I
her.
think what's
think-
gonna happen now.
Yeah. No, you go.
Okay. So I think what's gonna happen now is Yuji's gonna develop his CT,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I don't think like what you said is true. I think that
Yeah.
his sister got taken over by somebody,
Mhm.
By
and that person
by
is
what?
like Angel, like whoever else,
Like a curse,
like
she,
a curse
maybe
spirit.
a curse object or something.
or something. And Yuji's CT is gonna be the ability to separate the two of them.
You think so?
Yeah, because he's a person that's like that.
So what? He separates himself from Sukuna. Like that's the reason
That-
Sukuna gets
yeah.
like revived.
I don't know.
Well, like, cause I could see him using that on Angel
I can
Hana,
see. I can
using that on
himself.
Yuji's, or sorry, Megumi's sister, and then eventually maybe himself.
I can see the reason why his sister was in a coma is
Yeah.
because they're preparing her body for something else to take over,
That's true. Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And like lock her away, like in the way that Sukuna's like in the back seat of Yuji, have
Yeah.
her in the back seat
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like whatever took
Whatever's
over.
took over. Yeah.
yeah.
Because like I guess with Angel and Sukuna, like these guys weren't in comas and stuff when this
Mhm.
happened.
Because the thing is,
So-
right, the reason why I think like I thought that is because
Mhm.
remember when Mahito tried to touch Yuji's soul,
Yeah.
and he's like, because Yuji is a person that has like two
Two
souls
souls.
inside of his
Yeah.
body, his like body's different
Yeah,
because he
can't-
knows how to maintain his soul shape.
Mm-hmm.
I
right?
guess, yeah.
So because that's something that he's doing consistently,
Yeah.
that his
So-
CT would be something derived from that.
So-
At least that's what I'm
Mm.
thinking.
The only pushback I have on that
Yeah.
is
I like your velocity thing more though.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
No, no. I
that
agree,
worked
I
with
agree.
Yuji's
So-
character a
so
lot better.
It did. It did.
So
Yeah.
my
It did.
pushback on that is, I guess it could go into that point where you're talking about how Gojo maybe just like didn't say anything so Yuji can develop it more naturally.
Yeah.
But the six eyes can see if somebody has a technique.
Right.
And when he looked at Yuji, he said that Yuji didn't have one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that the chances are that like Sukuna's techniques will be.
Be imprinted onto him.
onto
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So that's my only pushback.
Yeah.
But like, unless it was some weird way where like
he was
he-
allowing him to
some
grow
like
and stuff.
sensei
Yeah,
stuff, or like
yeah.
he was just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
allowing it to grow
Yeah.
naturally
Yeah.
and him figure it
Like-
out. And like maybe it's like Gojo comes out and then he tells Yuji like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
this is your CT,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get you ready.
Yuji's also dumb.
Because
Dude.
no,
So it's
because
kind of like I don't
Yeah.
see him having like any like soul separating
Yeah.
thing like that.
no, but it's just
that's
it's
something that,
not
like,
it's not
takes-
like he's like conscious of it. It was just he would just kind of create a technique and that ends up being its effect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like, yeah, because of course he's not smart,
Yeah.
but it would be something that he'd just be like, I want to be able to separate things,
Okay.
I
and then it
guess.
goes
Just
deeper
start
to that.
separating people.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's such a situational CT.
No,
'cause,
no,
like, you
I
can't
know,
really
I know,
use
and
that
I
in a
also the
fight.
thing is I don't actually want that. It was just
Yeah.
the idea that I had
Mhm.
because
Uh,
if that does happen, then that means Yuji doesn't die.
yeah, because you can separate. From
I still think he's dying at the end.
That's
of
what I
the
mean.
he
No,
gets
no,
so
no.
dead.
So that's why I think it's not gonna happen because I don't
Okay.
think he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the velocity thing makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he wasn't thinking it's velocity when
Yeah.
he comes up with it or whatever.
Yeah, just like speed,
Yeah.
because he has been shown to have speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could also be a thing where, from his past trauma of not being able to save people and people dying around him, maybe he wants to get faster so he can be everywhere at the same time type of like kind of like playing along that stuff,
Mm.
Mm.
right? And then it like goes into velocity.
I
and
would
it, like,
more see-
expands in a way where he like
Okay, the way I could see it is, but this kind of goes into total skill, is he would rather swap places with somebody in danger.
yeah, but
Yeah, that's Toto's thing.
Yeah, but that's also something Yuji
Yeah.
would do,
Yeah.
yeah, he would.
right?
Yeah.
So, but then again, that plays into Toto's techniques, and I don't think that's
Yeah.
gonna
So-
be a thing.
So seeing that like we're entering the final arc,
Yeah,
for one, we're expecting Yuji CT or something, or Yuji to grow in some way to at least
100%.
scale up to
Yeah.
like everybody
Yeah.
else that we've
Yeah.
seen so far. Two, are we gonna see like the cast return? Are we gonna see Toto? Are we the Kyoto kids? Are we gonna see
Yeah.
them come back?
Dude,
Are we gonna
where's-
see?
I think so.
Are we gonna see more of the
think so.
senseis and teachers
dude,
come
where's
back?
Inumaki?
Inumaki.
Where's Miwa?
Yeah, that's what I was
Where's
Yeah.
Miwa,
Yeah.
bro? They show her enter
They
a
showed
colony,
her. They
and
showed
they
her to
didn't
not
do
do
shit with
shit.
her after that. Why? Like, where is she?
Yeah, just to
bro?
let you know, Miwa's here, bro. Like, she's kicking around.
Yeah.
Just chilling, bro.
Is Momo just flying around on her broomstick, just like
Yeah.
collecting information? Like what's that? Like what is everybody else doing? Are they returning?
I
since
think
it's a final
we
arc.
can see like a gangbang of an arc,
Mhm.
of just everyone coming back.
Is
But-
Nobara coming?
No, not But I mean, like everyone, like, because here's the thing with the culling games, like with them adding that rule, the people, like all those sorcerers from before are free to leave now.
What if she
Yeah.
substituted herself? No.
But they're free to leave now. So
Yeah.
now it's gonna be a grand scale war.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but what he's
Yeah.
saying is correct. Like, everyone could just pull up
Everyone's
this
gonna
one
pull up.
colony, and it
Yeah.
just be fucking free for all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's swinging on everyone. Just
But why would they all get guided to this one colony?
Well,
That's the issue.
I'm saying.
Can you sense cursed energy? You can you not?
I'm saying realistically, they know that UG guys entered colony whatever number 1.
Yeah.
At least the students know that UG guys entered that one, so they'd all pull up on UG's and Megumi's location.
But I mean, like Hajime and like Hikari.
Well, Hajime is following Hikari just because Hikari promised a fight with Sukuna.
Yeah, and Hikari knows.
And Hikari knows where Yuji and Megumi are.
Yeah, so there you go.
Okay.
And because of intel, I'm assuming that Maki has told them too, even if they had no intel.
Yeah.
Maki probably pulled up on all of them.
So we're assuming this final arc's gonna take place in this colony still?
It's probably gonna start
there and it's gonna move beyond.
I kind of want the landscape to change. I don't want it to be in the same colony because then I guess you could say it's Culling in part 3.
Hell yeah, brother! Welcome to part 3 of Culling games.
You know, like, which is what I don't want.
No, but it can start there.
It's gonna stay in Japan.
Yeah, of course.
So how much can the landscape even change?
Yeah, it could start there. They could literally start like a fight could start there.
Yeah,
they could leave that area, get Gojo out, try to come up with a plan.
I think I can see them,
and then come back.
I can see all of them try. Like now that rule gets added, they'll fight her, and then have them try to leave so they can get Gojo back. Like that's like their number 1 priority is to get Gojo back.
So
I don't see them staying in the colony.
I can't remember what else they needed. I don't think
like
it was just the back door. I'm pretty sure they still need
the key. No,
they still need like Angel or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's why they needed Angel to access the barrier.
You're right. It is Angel.
But that's all. But they have both elements.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, they can
literally everyone's pulling up here, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Chozo's gonna pull up here with the box.
But here's the thing, though. Can they do this inside of Culling games within the rules of the Culling games and the barrier they created? She just said players people can enter freely
and leave freely.
But I mean, I'm saying like if when them trying to open up the back door and get in there and get Gojo out, like if somebody else pulls up and tries to fight them, are they like susceptible?
Because you're thinking like they gotta go in there, take him out. I
think Gojo just walks out.
Exactly.
It's just like an instantaneous
Angel
thing.
Opens the door and he's
ready to come out.
Yeah.
But I thought because wasn't the prison supposed to be like this endless, like limitless area type of thing?
They never explained the
area.
They only explain
it's a different
the
dimension, right?
They only explain how time moves there.
Yeah, like it's only a second for him or something, right?
No,
they didn't say
time doesn't move.
They didn't say anything.
Oh, time doesn't move at all. Okay.
Like yeah.
Because you had the theory that like maybe Gojo comes back and he's not normal.
Yeah, he's not normal. Yeah.
Yeah, but like to me, it's like for Gojo, it's gonna feel like he just got trapped and instantly out.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if it's that quick of a process, like because it was hard to get the back door and then also have Angel be alongside them.
Mm-hmm.
They still have to cover the condition Angel said though. Angel wants help to kill the fallen.
Yeah.
Sukuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's tough. Yeah.
Because does that mean like is she not gonna help them?
No, she probably helped them first.
Well, maybe Hanna convinces.
Because if she helps them first, she's not gonna get
the Sukuna part. She's not gonna get it.
Exactly. Because once Gojo's there, like it's kind of like
it's GG for anybody.
Anybody, yeah. He's on
so
site.
It's gonna so they're probably delaying having Gojo come out.
Yeah.
Right. Because now that they have the two things that they needed, they're gonna enter this fight.
Even though it's GG,
maybe Sukuna gets revealed to be. Maybe she reveals that Sukuna's inside Yuji just to like.
She just knows.
I don't know, man. Like it's.
No, I know.
Just to cause chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she could.
We don't really know what's been happening with her behind the scenes.
What You're talking about like
Megumi's sister?
Right?
No, because like what if that's true. What if it goes in line where like, or not me, everybody, a few people pull up. They fight there. They realize that like they might need to back away, come up with a plan, and then come back type of shit.
Yeah.
So they leave. They then convince Angel to get Gojo out. Gojo gets out, and he's not like he hears about the situation. He might be pissed, blah blah blah. But like he doesn't. He's more rational.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also then realized, let's come up with an actual plan. Let's think about this, and then let's go out.
Yeah.
So in that case, you can have Yuji grow a little bit. Gojo could just like straight up be like, "Yo, here's what we're gonna do."
Mm-hmm.
I could even see Gojo using like hyperbolic time chamber type of thing with prison realm.
Oh, like he figured out a way to like
train in there.
Because time doesn't technically move.
Yeah.
And then use that for Yuji to unlock
That's so
CT.
broken. I would much rather have Yuji learn his CT through battle than through a little mini training arc like that. Especially if we're going to the final arc.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it could just
Just
be
an
some
idea,
shit where like Gojo just like
Well, because with Gojo having his infinite space stuff, maybe he can keep that open. Like I feel like maybe he'd figure out some type of shit. Like the time
No,
that
I
he
don't
spent in
doubt
there,
it. I don't
he'd
doubt
figure
it.
out some
I'm
shit.
just saying I would rather not have that.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
just
I would like to see it mid fight because
Mhm.
that'd be fucking crazy to see.
Yeah.
like I know we're saying that like when he gets out that it's like game over for like everybody, but like realistically like at the point
He still needs to figure shit out in a way
Yeah.
where
It can work.
saves everyone.
exactly,
And,
'cause
Like
the
how does
point-
it? Yeah.
the
Yeah.
point that they're at with Kejiku getting Tengen, the colonies being prepared and everything,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
they're at a like there's no return type of like point, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So like even though at this point like Kenjiku could just let Gojo out himself
Yeah.
type
yeah,
of
yeah,
thing,
no,
right?
exactly.
If it doesn't affect his plans.
If
If
I
he's
don't
just, like-
think
I don't think it does.
the preparation's complete. He
Everything's
has
done.
Tengen. All he has to do is start the merger, right? There might be another condition in there, but
Yeah.
that could just be like a time.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
how does
condition.
at
how
this
does
point, it
Gojo
probably
take
doesn't.
Kenjaku?
It probably doesn't matter to Kenjaku whether he comes out.
Yeah.
But I don't see him actually like letting him out.
No, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it was just like a point in
Yeah.
saying that like the point that we're at,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
so like they're
it's like so
definitely
far gone.
exactly. So like even if Gojo gets out, that there's gonna be like some time for them to talk,
Yeah.
figure a plan out, maybe try to figure out what this merger like is actually gonna do and create off of the information Chozo has,
Yeah.
and then start moving.
Yeah.
How does Gojo fare against Kenjaku? You think Gojo
I think-
obliterates him?
I think just the way that Kenjaku acted,
I think so.
I think Gojo's like passed.
There's a reason why.
Remember how I was explaining?
No, I know, but I'm saying like
there's a reason
now-
why Kenjaku had to.
No, I
steal
agree.
Him, right?
I agree with that now, but I'm saying with the merger happening,
I don't think that makes
Oh,
Kenjaku
you
any
think he's
more
stronger?
powerful.
is he
I don't think so.
stronger?
I don't
And
think
then
it makes
also,
him
like,
more powerful.
now that we know more about his abilities, like he still has more.
He still would have
No,
had
He
that.
that's
still has
true.
more CT, like
That's
two
true.
other
But
CTs that we don't
he
know.
still-
about.
He still would have had that back in
Back
Shibuya.
before
Yeah.
that. No, I agree.
But so my
Yeah.
thing is like I'll reiterate my thing. It was Jugs wasn't there when I said this. The way I see it is Sukuna, even though
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like S tier,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gojo and Sukuna are like
Above that.
they're still an S tier, but like it's almost like a tier above. and
Nothing
then,
else
you know,
touches them.
like nothing else
Yeah,
touches that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
still in S tier, you have Yuki, Yuta,
yeah.
et cetera,
Everyone
like
else.
the special grades.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
in terms of special grades, the
They're-
top of the
they're
top,
above them.
Yeah, yeah.
way above
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
of shit.
yeah.
Like nobody's
Yeah.
touching it.
Yeah.
And then you have Kenjaku also in the S tier,
I
Yeah.
agree with
just
that.
kind of in more in line with Yuki, Yuta, and everything,
Yeah,
right?
I agree
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like think about like he had a hard time fighting Yuki.
Yuki.
Yeah, no, he did.
Right. If that was Gojo, I don't think it'd be the same situation.
No, Gojo would have.
Even Sukuna, I don't think they'd be in the same situation because Kenjaku was actually like breaking, like losing bones or whatever, like breaking
Yeah.
bones and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly how I see it.
Yeah.
And especially because like how smart he is.
Yeah.
It's tough. You can't. It's hard to have a villain that's smart and that's
No, but you
strong.
think like so you guys against Yuki's like black hole.
Yeah.
It was a feat to survive it,
Yeah.
but like I think
No, that's what so I
So
wasn't gonna
people-
say with Kenjaku though, but I'm saying like if she uses that on Gojo,
I don't think
I
it
don't think it's
affects
touching him.
why not?
because of his infinite.
Yeah. He
But
actually.
because like gravity distorts space. That's what
But
I'm
he's
saying.
controlling space
But the thing
itself.
is like because he's refreshing his stuff,
Yeah.
infinite,
Yeah.
and he has space.
Yeah.
It's not really doing because she can't do that. She's one like
It's the
It's- it's
it's,
one of
the
those
black
things-
hole that's doing it. But I'm saying
it's one of those things like
the
one of us
amount
is
that
gonna
a-
tap out and it's not Gojo.
No,
Yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
saying is
Like,
because no, she just created a black hole.
Okay.
She's not the one supplying it with.
so then it would just
It would just be Gojo against a
Dissipate.
black hole.
so the black hole would just like dissipate or something.
No,
It did
ju-
dissipate. The black
It
hole
was
did
because
dissipate.
the barrier though, right? It was
Well,
because of
yeah.
the barrier.
Yeah.
It
So
made,
had it
made,
not been-
it made Kenjaku grow when that happened.
No. So what I mean is
But-
because Gojo can control space, right?
Okay.
Because gravity, like the density of a black hole,
So
distorts space.
Yeah.
So then wouldn't it like interfere with his curse technique? I feel like it would. At some
would it? But like, here's my question:
Yeah.
If
But
Gojo pulls out his
it's
domain,
infinite space.
Yeah.
what happens?
Yeah. He pulls out his domain. She's dead.
She's dead.
No, I'm saying the black hole's already like she's already dead.
She just went insta.
She's already
black
dead,
hole.
but the
Yeah.
black hole's still active.
That's what I'm saying.
She just went insta
'Cause
black
that's
hole.
what. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying with the black hole, bro.
She just goes insta black hole. She
Yeah.
sees
Well,
Gojo. She just falls
Insta
down.
black hole.
I mean,
yeah.
black hole.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they did say that if
So-
the barrier
yeah.
wasn't there, the black hole would just destroyed the
No,
Earth.
no.
Or-
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But because he has infinite space, I can still see him surviving.
Yeah,
The black hole.
Yeah, it's just because he can warp it, so like it's not touching him. As long as it's not touching him, he's okay.
He can make it seem like the black hole's far away. Like,
because he has infinite space, right?
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, it's because
it does
he
warp
can.
it, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's infinity versus a black hole, right?
It's because
it's like
he
it's-
but the reason
black
he
holes
has it,
infinite?
the
Are they-
rate.
are they-
I mean,
do
that's
they close?
we don't even know that.
Do
That's,
black holes close?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it just be infinity against infinity.
I guess.
No?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
he would
one
survive.
can,
until
one
he's,
can
like, tired or
control that
something.
infinity versus because like infinity is all around us. Infinity
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
in the black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that sense, wouldn't it mean that Gojo could also control the space in the black hole?
Yeah,
Maybe.
because like with his, he also has like his the purple thing that he shoots.
Hollow purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that he can do, it can affect the black hole.
Yeah, because like again with
'Cause
the
this is just
with
assuming-
space, like again with the black hole, because of the density in the space, it also controls time too, right?
Not controls, but dilates time.
Yeah, dilates time. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. But when you're that close to a black hole, time would have stopped for you.
Yeah, but with him doing like creating the space, it's
The
kind
space
of
and-
increasing
yeah.
time. So it's
He-
working in the opposite direction.
he-
Like
Yeah,
he could
what the black hole's
offset. You
doing.
think he can offset?
Yeah,
You know,
I think
yeah,
so.
he can.
I think so.
But he would have to offset the gravity because it's the gravity that's doing that, not the space.
But if he creates enough space, the gravity's not affecting him.
If he moves away from the black hole.
Yeah, if he creates enough space in
Yeah.
between,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not
But
affecting him.
but then like again he would have
Because he's
to.
creating like pocket space, like that thin layer that he creates around himself.
Yeah, yeah.
alone.
No, because
But
he
can-
what he
but
does.
can push that forward,
he-
like and actually
like
make
his
it, like,
blue, right, or it's his red. His blue pushes away and his red pulls in. Right?
Red repels, blue
Yeah.
pushes in.
Yeah,
Blue
so he
pushes
can do
away.
that.
Away.
Pulls in.
Okay, so blue pulls in, red pushes away.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So if you could like use red and I guess push away
yeah,
and then create more space.
But the thing is, Gojo-
he also has that thin layer active around him.
But like because of how fast he can technically move, he
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
move himself away.
Like he
Yeah.
can just warp away.
Yeah.
But that's what I
Because
mean.
he's- 'cause he
Like,
just- he has,
because
like,
but because
instantaneous
but
movement.
because
Exactly.
time is stopped. That's what I mean. Like how does that work with
Time's
with
not
time being
stopped.
stopped?
It's not stopped though.
Or however it's dilated. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I guess it's just
It would, but the thing is, it would appear to him as though
So-
time is stopped,
so-
even though time is not stopped.
the thing is. So
But yeah, I don't know. That's
You
kind of what his
it-
infinity does.
Yeah.
here's the thing though. It would be
Well, Infinity.
it would be
creates-
whether the
yeah.
black hole was
No, but that's
active
kinda what it
first
does, right?
or whether Gojo's ability was active first.
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
know Gojo's ability is almost passive.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So because his would be active first,
yeah, yeah.
the time wouldn't.
That's
really
yeah, I know,
affect
because
him.
no, yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
it's a situation thing.
yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
if he assume for some reason doesn't have his shit active, 'cause
No,
he
no,
has
like,
active all
obviously it's gonna be
times.
active.
And
Yeah.
his
But-
6 eyes, like he'd just be able to tell before she even activates her CT. Like he'll be like, "Oh, she's about to go. All right, bet."
Yeah,
Peace.
the piece. Let me just dip out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But how does his infinity control time?
It's a weird way
It's not
with the
controlling
space that
It just creates
has.
more time, or like
It-
He
not-
can create
it-
more
more
because he
time
cre-
because of
yeah.
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 It's because he's creating more space.
yeah, yeah, but he can't.
It takes
necessarily
long- it
stop
takes
time.
No,
longer.
that's
yeah,
not. It
yeah,
was just a weird way
yeah,
to
It's
yeah.
because
put it.
yeah, he's creating more space. So it
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
longer for
No,
things to
yeah,
touch
yeah,
him.
yeah. I know that. Yeah, yeah.
But he's not like, and his domain just like fucks with your perception of time, I guess.
If everything,
or like
all
yeah,
senses,
yeah,
right?
It just fucks
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
But
You-
like, how does this domain do anything to a black
Not
hole?
black hole, but
yeah.
I-
It would be
Yeah.
her,
Like to Yuki, like he was,
Yeah, no, for sure, her. Yeah. But then again, like Sukuna, like how does Sukuna fare against that?
About
But
black
that's
hole?
the thing we don't know. We don't.
Yeah, we don't know shit.
'Cause
I
I
don't, we don't know how
like,
beast he is.
I'm guessing he wouldn't though. Like it would just fucking murk him out.
Dude,
A black hole?
Hajime,
yeah.
like the fact that Hajime
Mm.
wants to fight this guy and Hajime is like so beast that he was like fighting Hakari.
Even Hajime gets taken out by a black hole. I think the
No,
only
no,
person
I-
in the
No, I get that.
Yeah, I
no.
really think
I
there
mean,
is one.
technically, the black
Well-
hole is something that like would have destroyed the whole Earth. It
Yeah.
would have killed everyone.
yeah.
So my thing is, like, we don't know what Sukuna's like actual perception of curse energy is yet, because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has a completely different way of utilizing it
yeah,
and
yeah.
feeling it than like everybody else.
That's true.
So we don't know how much further he can take it
Yeah.
Yeah.
when he's at full power.
Yeah.
Which is the issue, right? We
Right.
don't know him at full power.
That's
we
true,
don't know
that's
anything
true.
about like the way he perceives everything yet.
Even Gojo, we don't know at full power.
We don't, because
Yeah.
he's never had to go full
Yeah.
power.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could.
Closest thing was when he fought Toji.
That's what I was gonna say.
before
But
he
even
was-
then, that was
He was
before.
gassed out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was before.
Motherfucker was awake 2 days straight or some
Yeah.
shit. 2-3
Yeah.
days with his curse technique activated type of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
That's a JJK talk.
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot to cover, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, bangers to cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Certified banger.
Certified banger.
I
Hell
agree.
yeah,
I
brother.
agree.
All right, guys. So that's the end of our pod.
Here, go down there. Comment. Let us know what you guys think about maybe any theories I was talking about, the chapters, what you guys thought about the chapters. Hit the like button.
Catch up on D.Gray Man.
Catch up on D.Gray Man. It might take a couple of months for the next chapter to come out, so you'll be good anyways.
April.
Yeah.
April.
That's fucked. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications. And we'll see you all next time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.